It's a Crime and Shame with Sunny Justice. Deb, you're supposed to come on the same time I am. Deb, get your ass on here.
I was trying to pull it up on my iPad, and I'm like, oh, we're on.
Sometimes I look away from the chat, and I still feel like your camera's there, and I'm just like here, this huge behemoth woman. But sometimes I'm like looking at the clock, and I'm just going, oh yeah, all right, gotta turn on the camera. When it comes down to its countdown. So how's Deb?
Goodness.
I know.
Yeah.
Remember, I wasn't going to do a live tonight, but you guys, it's Nicole Bowen's 3rd year anniversary of her. What do I call that actually? I don't like. It's her 3rd year anniversary of her death. That
Right.
Garrett Kurtz, murdered Nicole Bowen. So we're going to talk about that at the start, and then we'll get on to Delphi and discuss that again. So yeah, there's only like 5 people in here. Everyone must be at Sleuth. Is that what's happening? Yeah. Is he still going?
Yeah, he's still going.
Is that where Adam is, that little trader? Where's my trader? Where is he?
He's picking up intel.
Is that what he's doing? And I'm not really sure what Mama's doing.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah.
She was looking up another story that she was reading a while ago. So maybe she's getting info on that.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mama?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A different story, you said?
Yeah, I can't think of the lady's name that's been missing, and they just located her.
Okay. I think I've vaguely seen something. Hi, Sharon. See, there's a loyal person right here. I'm like, Adam.
Hey, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Maybe we're going to have to boot Adam for Sharon. Or just come on over, too. Come on over to the dark side. Or the bright side, or the light side, whichever.
Yeah, I think Sleuth was planning on being off his live about a half an hour ago, but then I think Fig came on, so.
Oh, did Fig come on? Oh,
yeah.
Did he now? Oh, really? Well, that was just like double whammy on my part then, right? Wasn't it?
You know what I love? And this is not Fig or Sleuth, but I love when I'm watching something, because I was watching Sleuth, and in the chat, I see something that we talked about, and the person posting it almost word for word is their thought.
Yeah, actually, I seen you say that. I think wasn't that you said get out of my brain?
Yeah, no, they were actually on our live. They're just regurgitating what we said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Naomi, Irion.
Yeah.
Irion, is that how you say it?
Naomi.
So sad.
Irion, that sounds like, yeah. Hey, Apeo. Every time I see Apeo, I don't know why, but it's like, I got a banjo on my knee. That's what I don't know why, but that's what comes to my head instantly.
Apeo.
Right. And on this live, we had more than 5. Here and Apeo there. I'm here. Bad storms and winds tonight. I'm not sleeping tonight. Oh, guess you just have to suffer listening to us.
We may not be sleeping here either. We have a wicked storm coming in.
Oh.
Right before the live, my lights went out, and I was like, oh, no.
The only wicked storm I had today was in the toilet.
TMI.
I said to the girl at work, I said, if I'm not back in 5, don't come get me. If you hear thunder and storming and there's something going on, just leave me alone. I got my phone in there, right? You just text him going, we got to the point at work now where it's like, okay, so is whatchamacallit in there? Is she doing a number 2? Okay. I think I brought the openness out in people as as they come and go. But yeah, so, I shouldn't be laughing right now. It's a sad moment here because we're talking about, no, it doesn't have to be sad. I always personally memorialize, someone's death in a more, I'll say it in a brighter light way, like, like for instance, I have not been to my grandma's graveyard. Well, first of all, I lived away for a long time, but I could care less to go to her actual graveyard, maybe once in a 10-year decade thing. Because honestly, she was born on Remembrance Day, my grandma, and my mom passed away too. But and my mom's where my grandma is and that. But honestly, I'm not really a grave person. I kind of would rather just celebrate, honestly, the remembrance of them instead of going to a place that reminds me of more sadness.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need
Plus,
to go.
they're not there.
They're not there, right?
Yeah.
That's really the bottom line. Like the bones are and the body, they're a little vessel that they lived in, but really, right? That's why it's like my grandma, she was born on Remembrance Day. So it's like, here, grandma, I got my bell and, ring it for her on Remembrance Day and stuff like that. I just always chose to do it differently just because it's just my way. It's kind of like what we were talking about yesterday too. When something feels heavy, I release it with humor. In a sense, everyone has their own things, and some people think that humor is inappropriate at certain times. I don't care what you think. It's my way. Thank you. Right. If you want to be serious and do it your way, that's fine. But my way is to kind of like, I just always hated how everyone always deems that everything should be in a certain pocket of how you should always act or be, But just like in school, you're not always, everyone that's taught a certain way doesn't mean that they understand it all the same way. Right? I was never that person. Show me hands-on and I'll do it any day over having to read. When I read like problem solving, it hurts my brain. And the more I have to read it, the more my brain hurts. So it's just the way I was with problem solving. Could never do it. Grade 3 on, I sucked ass. Grade 10, I got an F in math, but I can go like 9 times 9, 81, but I just, it was never my thing. I just am a hands-on learner that way. So, but numbers was never my thing.
Everyone learns differently. We all have a learning. There's some people who are visual, some are audible, some are kinesthetic, which means feeling. And some are all 3, some are 2.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to quickly, just because we're in here, let's put up here. Let me put this up for a second here. And share this of Nicole. So,
hi, Polly.
Oh, hi, Polygraph. Yeah. Someone was debating on me. Someone was having a pissy day. I'm not even going to get into it, actually, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. Wasn't worthy. Polly knows what I'm talking about, though. On there. Anyways, welcome, you guys. There's like a whole... Okay, everyone, get out of Sleuth's channel. Tell Adam, that Sleuth to get off now. It's not even showing. Look it.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Wait, there it is. There it is.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Tell him to get off of Sleuth's channel. Just because Fig's there. Just because Fig's there now and everyone's flirting with Fig, Fig should be over on my channel. Saying, listen to me say sorry. Sorry, but anyway. So, if anyone knows Nicole Bowen's story, Garrett Kurtz had murdered Nicole Bowen. Now, I definitely think that there's more to the story than this. What do you think about that, Dom?
Yeah, I think there is too. I think she knew something more. I don't think that, and I don't necessarily think it was just about Ray Hanish's murder. I think, like we talked about before, it goes beyond that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, he's all about snitches, but wasn't she doing drugs as well? So I I don't know why she would be snitching on him for that. You know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was said that she was trying to clean herself out, like get her act together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I know that Ashley and Garrett were, doing meth, and I can't remember if that day at the trailer, I can't remember, if she was or not.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy that you
Yeah,
interviewed
I
said
think
that
so,
he
right?
passed the bowl to her.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Um, but it's, and you know what? It's kind of one of those things, is that when you look around at all the people, like same thing with the Keegan Klein stuff and all that, and oh my God, I just feel like everyone is married to the same darn family people or something. Like they're all related. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. When I was looking at one person's name today, sorry, Nicole, I'll come right back. Okay, when I was looking at one person's name today, there was three names that I've consistently seen, um, as people knowing. Well, it's no damn wonder, because like Cook is a main name, one of the names I see. Huddleston is another one,
Yeah.
and I believe, and then there was I can't think of the main name now that I was thinking about, but anyways, all in the same darn family. And I was like, dang, 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 you people, stop it. Small time or small town USA. But
Yeah.
that vegan small town USA. Uh,
Right.
yeah. How is everyone doing tonight? Like I said, we're gonna talk about Nicole, and then people are gonna drop off from Sleuth's channel soon. And then because they're gonna come over here, right?
Right.
Who else is doing a live? Anybody? I
Uh,
don't. I don't honestly care because people
yeah.
can
I
watch it
don't.
later.
Yeah. I don't think anybody else is doing it. Marvelous and the gang, they did theirs earlier and it's over. So,
Yeah. What were they? What was their topic about?
um, they're saying that they believe that JP
Oh,
they're back on that trail. And they had a lot of reasons why they thought it, and they were going over that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna probably take my foot out of my mouth on that one. Like I said, I don't like to talk to them, have nothing, whatever. But you know what? Honestly, it's true. Like the Powell name does come up quite a bit. I do
Mm-hmm.
see the Powell name, so I am gonna revisit this guy. I didn't really give him any time of day, but I am gonna revisit him because he is one of those people that lived in Peru. He's attached to all of those other people as well. Like
Right.
he's right in the mix of all of the shit too, in a sense. So, um, I deem him as a person that likes to play head games, and you know, but there possibly could be some truth into that. So I'm not gonna eliminate it. So I'm gonna take my foot out of my mouth on that one from yesterday, and I'm gonna take another hard look at the guy and just see. Now,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna get back to Nicole, and then we can talk about Delphi. Okay, guys. Because Nicole deserves her well, she had her justice, if you want to call it that, but at least we know that Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth, are obviously in prison for Garrett Kurtz, 55 years, Ashley Garth, 48 years. Ashley Garth, she tries to appeal her shit, doesn't do her any good, to be honest with you. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it's just whatever, prolonging it or whatever, with the inevitable. So it's not like our Ashley Garth. If anything, let's stack some more charges on her, to be honest, because she deserves it. They all do. They all do. So yeah, I mean, we all know that there was like 5 people involved. Well, there was really 6, but Mike Hiddle was never charged. Chris Mathis was charged. Um, uh, Talitha Beckley, Jasmine Parker, and of course, Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth. But obviously, Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth are the ones that did the murdering of, I just think it's so. Two children. two
Yeah.
children that have lost their mother for
She
their
was so
life.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I was
You know,
pulling up pictures today and I was thinking she just was such a beautiful young woman.
yep. And like I said, I mean, they tried to rush it with her. Like, they were really trying to rush it to kind of give her that the 5 year deal type of thing. And basically, the prosecutor was like, ain't having it. It's not going to
Yeah.
happen. Because, and in order to even get that deal, she had to pass the polygraph. And we all know she didn't. Well, no, she didn't.
Mhm.
You know. I mean, so it was kind of like, yeah, it's like she thought she had this deal, and all of a sudden, her son, the oldest son, had said his words to the judge, and the judge just said, no, it's going to trial. And sure shit, she got her just desserts, 48 years. But obviously, we know that 48 years can not bring back a life, and
No.
especially can't bring back a mother to those two children. You know.
No.
Mm, 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 mm. Um, so I just have a very short video, just a very short one, with Nicole. So I'm just gonna stop sharing that. I'm gonna share video file quickly. What am I in? There. And I gotta find my. Okay, here it is. I just gonna pay this quickly. I don't know why I'm having stupid moments. When I click on the video, when is it you can hear the echo? Is it when I'm playing a video of mine?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I
but
think so.
okay, because if I turn off the video of mine, then no one hears it, right? I always have a stupid moment. Anyway, tell me if you hear an echo in chat, okay, guys?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't hear an echo either.
Okay. I turned off my sound because I'm pretty sure that's where you would have heard the echo from. That one
Yeah.
picture, it's like you didn't even see your face. It was one of the pictures that you guys sent me. So I appreciate you guys that sent me some pictures today while I was at work.
I love that picture of
I
her in
did.
the black beanie. Oh my gosh, just
Oh, I know.
stunning.
Polly, I actually didn't have I had it on mute actually. It was just a simple little video. You know what? This is my bad on this because it's kind of like I knew that Nicole's anniversary was coming, 3 years. And I knew this from, always. But it's next thing I know, time got away from me because of the transcripts coming out and all the different things. So, I mean, I'm just trying to be honest here. I could have put something a lot better together and did, you know, I would like to do a tribute video that I've done for Abby and Libby, Ray Hanish, and do it properly. They take a lot of time to do them. And I'm not going to lie. Like I said, all these transcripts and everything came out, and it's just been a whirlwind of information. And I'm like, oh my God, like yesterday, I'm like, oh my God, it's the 30th, and I had to work, or else I would have worked on something. So I apologize, Cheryl. I still, I'm being a voice for your daughter, just saying, okay, because I am sorry, very sorry for what happened, definitely with Nicole. And, it's what, like I said, there's nothing that can bring her back, sadly. It's just horrible. It really is heartbreaking, all these different things. It's very weighing on the heart for sure. You
Yeah,
know?
I was thinking about it today when I was looking at pulling up all her pictures, and it made me so sad to see what, to wonder
Yeah.
what could have become had, she got
You
things
know,
straightened out and uh,
that's probably the hardest part, you know. It's just that it's like, you know, Becky, not to do with Nicole, but Becky is a Cancer. Like that's her sign. She's like I am. And it's one of those things like, I know there's other people that of course talk to Becky, and like I talked to her today and stuff, and I talked to her when I realized there's Cancer, because Cancer's, when you're a Cancer sign, obviously just like your own sign, you guys understand each other. So I exactly understand Becky. She's a fighter, fight for her family, and your love and everything goes into your family. That's just the way you are. You are like the glue that holds the family together. Um, so Cancers are very strong, and we can take a lot. Like for me, right? Everyone has their own thing. Um, like kind of like how most people don't like talking about death. Why am I looking down? I'm looking down at you in the camera down here when I should be looking. I don't know. I'll just look at the sky or something. Right. We all talk about, most people don't like to talk about death, right? So it's very hard. So some people, when you message them, they just literally ignore you because they don't know what to say, where in my head, I'm just like, grab yourself a set of balls and message back, because
yeah,
I'm that one that it's like, yeah, you can tell me. I want to listen. Yeah, tell me what you got.
yeah,
Where some people, it's like, they don't want to be reminded. Everyone has their own way of that, dealing with stuff like that. Let's see what thanks, Amy. It was too short, to be honest with you. I feel guilty myself. Other people might go, oh, that was really cute, but I feel really guilty when I know I didn't do a really good job. Hello. So good news for the chat family. We got a new addition about an hour ago. My grandbaby Adeline. Oh, 8 pounds. Adeline. Sorry, probably Adeline. 8 pounds, 4 ounces.
aw,
Aww.
I love that name, Adeline.
Aww. My son was 8 pounds, 7 ounces, and he was born at 8:07. Congratulations, peace not silenced. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I just like, it's like one minute my son was like falling into the hamper, and the next minute he's like 25 years old.
It goes
And
so
I really,
fast.
like, I could literally, like, honestly, I just love kids, you know like when they come into the store or the eyeglass place, whatever, it's just like I get right down to their level. Because it's like, do you want to come home with me? I'll be a good mommy to you, I swear. You know, I am. I'm sorry, but I am. My son might not agree because he's at that age where he's still like got his like attitude and whatever. But I am a great mother. I love being a mom.
I
You
did
know, I
too. I mean, we still are moms. I
yeah, but
love being a grandma.
yeah, it was like I love the fact that I was in charge in a sense of, how he was raised. So meaning, I knew that my role was to be like, you have to give them love. You have to care about them. You have to show them how to have independence. Yep, be soft, but be strong, and don't tell lies. And if you tell lies, like did. I was a very cool mom. I say was because my son lives with his dad, but like everyone loved to come to Auntie's house because Auntie was fun, especially on Christmas, New Year's Eve. Auntie was real fun. Auntie was real fun. I made the mistake one time though of letting poppers go off in the house. You know those poppers where the confetti
Yeah,
goes everywhere? Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's the only thing I ever regret was that day. Because that took about 5 hours to vacuum up that shit. Yeah. But it was
I
just
bet.
like at the time you're just going, come on kids, cool auntie here, cool auntie. But yeah. Anyways, it does go so fast. Like my son's 25, a quarter of darn century. Yeah. Yeah. It is okay to say that about myself. I'm a great father, Lousy husband, great father, because my kids come first. Well, thanks for being truthful. We always appreciate those ones. Right? I know, my son was 3 pounds, but he's 42 years old.
Wow.
And he's going to be, okay, polygraph. 3 pounds? How tall is your kid? I'm picturing short. I'm picturing like 5'6".
My cousin was born prematurely, and she was just a little over 3 pounds.
Yeah.
She's not tiny.
I'm Burger. Oh, the murder sheet's doing the Burger Chef murders. Okay. Get out of my screen. Sorry. Popped up right in front. I'm trying to think what me and my twin, we were like 5 pounds something. I remember. I think it was 5 pounds.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But when I was born, they didn't know I was like, my mom was giving birth to twins. Like, it's just my mom went into contractions again, because back then they didn't have the technology, of course. Right. So my sister always says that I'm the leftover shit that came out.
Typical sister, right?
Yeah. And then, so all our life, we were like, well, I wouldn't want to look like you. Well, I wouldn't want to look like you. Well, I wouldn't
siblings totally fascinate me because I'm an only child.
Oh.
I have a daughter that's 32 and a son that's 22. And so I watched their relationship, and it's a love-hate relationship. And I remember a friend asked my son, why do you want to go over there to see your sister? And he's like, because she's my sister. She's like, I thought you couldn't stand being around her or something like that. He goes, we both feel that way, but I love her. It's just that back and forth.
And usually you can bash each other all you want, but the minute somebody else puts their mouth into it, it's just like, no.
Yeah.
I might be bashing her, but I still love her.
Yeah. Well, he's 10 years younger, and so she used to, wrestle him down on the floor and sit on him, and then he got a lot bigger than her. So that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately, my son is an only child. It's just the way it worked out, sadly. It's not because I couldn't have more, because I could if I wanted, but it's just the way it worked out,
Yeah.
It was just the way it worked out. I mean, I think from about 38. See, the thing was, is that the ex-husband, when I met him, he said he wanted 1.5 kids, and the 0.5 was a dog. And I said, well, then I don't even want to be with you, because I at least want to have 2 kids, because I would never want to have an only child. He's 5'9". Okay, Polly. And wow. Hi, Bren. And so, so it just was one of those things that, Matthew went into school, and then I started getting some freedom back. And it was just more the fact that I was getting my freedom back because I had put all this effort and time, and because I knew that he didn't really want another one, really. And because you know how it was, because like I was the one doing all the work, I felt, and it was like very little help from him. So it just felt like every time we wanted to do something, he would go out and have a drink, and I'd be at home, or he'd be outside, with the friends, and I'd be sitting inside, and I'd be like, what the hell? Because there's no way I'm coming outside while my kid's inside. I don't give a shit. It's not like he was only like a couple years old, but you know how some people do that, yeah? I'm not that person. I'm just not that person, type of thing. So, so it was just kind of one of those things that next thing you know, I think I was about 38, and I just remember kind of crying for because what do you do? Like, meaning, what do you do if you want a child and the other person doesn't want a child? What do you do? Where's the compromise there? Like that's not a small thing. This is huge. So if one person does and one person doesn't, there's no win at all. Like there's nothing. It's not like you're splitting cake or something like that. It's like talking about a child, and there's no win.
When we got married, we went and sat with the pastor, and we had to take a test, and it asked questions like that: how many children do you want? Just to see, if we were on the same page with each other. And we'd been married for a long time.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, it just, I mean, everything I always believe happens for a reason, works out for a reason, etc., etc., etc. Um, so sorry, anyone coming in again? It's Nicole Bowen's 3rd-year anniversary. Well, I always hate to say anniversary because anniversary sounds to me like a good thing when this is a bad thing. It's 30-year memorial.
Yeah.
Maybe is a better word for it.
Right.
She was murdered at the hands of Garrett Kurtz. She has 2 young boys, that now will have to be raised by the grandmother, Nicole's mom, Cheryl. And then, I mean, of course, we all know, if anyone doesn't know, Ray Hanisch was murdered at the hands of Garrett Kurtz a couple weeks before Nicole Bowen's death as well. I mean, I'm so glad that guy's in prison.
Me too.
That's just one serial killer that to me was in the making of being like, it's all, you know what? I almost get like my energy, I should say, whatever you want to call it. I almost get the energy that he enjoyed
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Enjoyed the
He had no,
control.
he didn't have a value for life. He
Mhm.
had no, I mean, the point when Open Secrets was interviewing him and he
Yeah.
said, "Oh yeah, I love that girl.
I
I
love
love
that
that
girl
girl
to
to
death.
death." I'm like,
Yeah.
he has no respect for life and what he did, taking her away from her children and her
Yeah.
family.
It's all good, John. It's just, I don't know how their algorithm works for that. What was the real reason she was killed? Was Garth jealous of her? Well, you know what? Definitely Garth would have been jealous of her, but that's not. I think it's just a combination of but I don't think that that's the prime reason. I think that what's the word we want to use, Deb? That Garth was or that Bowen was a liability to them. Um,
Yeah.
that yeah, I think like it stems before, like, some people think that it was just about maybe Ray Hanish's death, but it's not. Okay, there's literally Ashley Garth scripts there where they've been talking about it a few months before, so it's almost like she knew too much, and
Yeah.
maybe right, and maybe they believed she was going to turn him in, for the meth and whatever. I mean,
Well,
that is a huge thing to the methies. To the,
yeah, I
to
think
the
they
drug
were.
dealers.
I think that and that Arsley, I can't talk.
Partially.
Ashley Garth, Ashley
American.
Garth was
American.
Ashley Garth was so jealous of her too, and I think that was probably something she fed and
Oh, that's why she was like, you can see it when Garrett's talking about like, you can see it. You can just see, like, here's the cord. Here, let me just yank on it. You
yeah,
could, you know, you could tell. Actually, you could tell. I mean, I'm so sorry, people, but she's ugly as a mofo. Okay.
yeah,
It looked like something ran over her face. She used to look really nice, or no, she looked a lot nicer. Obviously, she has a hair lip. If anyone couldn't tell, she has a hair lip. But anyways, so she was decent looking, and then the drugs, all that stuff, right? I mean, we all know that we all used her worst picture, and the reason for that is because you're an ugly person inside and you're an ugly person outside to me. You know, you manipulate, you're deceptive, you're a liar, you've done everything you can. Now, by the same token, it's not like I don't have sympathy for these people as well, because obviously stuff went wrong in their life that perpetuated them to follow the wrong paths, to make wrong choices. Meaning, I think of the little child that they were, that innocent child first,
yeah,
and that this child, and not all of them are innocent. Some of them are just evil from freaking birth. But you just look at typically a child, and you're like, you turned into this. And that's how I think, like with Keegan Klein's mom. Yeah, I mean, she obviously didn't make the best choices, but they
mm,
were her choices that she made. But like, you know that the mom and they're just embarrassed as shit that their name is splashed all across, that their son's, involved in one of the
Oh yeah.
biggest pedo rings going, and you know, like,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what I mean? Because that is beyond the belief, I'm sure, of his mom. That's just one of those drop the jaw things and go, wait, what? And then your kid now is like locked up, like according to the sister, right? I think it was that she, like, the mom hasn't given him money or anything like that. I think someone
Yeah.
asked that question. As an RD, oh, Peace said they call them mourniversaries.
I was thinking today. I wonder why Keegan was so young when they split up. Why didn't she take him with her? She took the other two. Why did she not take Kagan and raise him? Why did he live with Tony?
Well, she had Kagan, right? Didn't she? Hold on.
For a very brief time.
You know what? Do me a favor. Catch me up to date on this whole freaking brother, sister, Keegan stuff. So, obviously, Keegan, no, sorry. So, what's his name? The brother.
Bart.
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 How can I forget Bart? Because I think of Bart Simpson. But anyway.
Yeah.
And what's the daughter's name again?
They said her name was Gwen, but that's not her
Gwen.
name.
Right. I mean, actually, I know her name, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's my files there, or in Intellius. But so anyways, so Bart and Gwen have the same
father. Yes.
But they all have the same mother.
Yes.
And so, okay, so Robin is the mother's name.
Mm-hmm.
So she was married to a guy before meeting Tony Klein, correct? Right?
Correct. Yes.
And I'm not sure what the age gap is there. I think it's a few years gap between them. I don't think it's a big, heavy gap, but so she was with Tony up until what year did she leave him? Do you know?
Off the top of my head, I don't remember that.
Okay.
But he went to jail up until the point where Bart was in 5th grade and he dunked his head in the toilet and busted his orbital bone. And then Tony was doing jail for a couple years. And Bart then said that he thought Tony was out of their life forever, but they got back together.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No. They tried to work it out and got back together for a period of time.
I mean, just when you listen to this transcripts, I was in like I said, an abusive relationship from when I was 15 to 26. Not only was it physically, it was verbally as well. Same idea. So from someone, and because not everyone has been in a battered relationship and understands or can feel that, because it really takes you back to your own life as you're listening to what's happening. And it's like, in my head now, all I think is like, lady, why did you not leave? Like, why would you stay around? But it's for the same reason I stayed around for 11 years. It's because, you maybe can't afford it. You know what I mean? You think you're in love with the person, all these different reasons. Because as I'm listening to it, but what they went through, in a sense, I mean, I don't want to take away from myself, because my first guy that I was with from 15 to 26, he was really abusive. Like, I mean, I couldn't walk for a week. I had like a remote thrown in my eye, black eyes, forks thrown at me, whatever, thrown into the toilet, being suffocated and stuff. So do you know what I mean? So it's like when I listen to what was going on with her and the kid, like the daughter, oh, I was so mad. Like, I just want to go literally drop kick him in the nuts myself, like 20 times over.
The line that I wouldn't put up with anything anyway, because that's just my personality. We're all different. But I would draw a line if somebody did something to my kids. I am very protective.
Yes. Different story. Exactly. Me too. Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like, I mean, I think about my ex-husband with my son, and yeah, I would say he was abusive in certain ways, and I don't want to take away, but I would never classify it in that same area ever as what these children went through. Like,
Yeah.
this is like, meaning to tell the girl to start running or else he's going to shoot her, and then she has
Yeah.
to lie and say that it ricocheted off of a freaking uh, trash can, you know? Oh my God. Like, honestly, when Bart was talking, I'm not gonna lie, it impacted me. When they were reading the script about the sister, I don't know why, but it was impacting me more because it just seemed like she was telling a lot more stories. Women are typically more open for the most
Yeah.
part, but it just seemed like it was just like, well, I remember this incident, I remember that incident, and this, and I felt like I was there. I felt like I was there watching this go on. That's how much
Yeah.
I just kind of,
Yeah. And that, I don't know what the laws were then, but that might be different now because anyone who works in a hospital or a teacher um, are required by law to report any suspected abuse, and if they don't, they could be arrested.
yeah.
And
I
so I
know.
think that's changed now.
Well, I was gonna say back in that time, that was how it was, really. You know, in a lot of ways, it's like, okay, Tony, we're here again, dude. All right, smarten up.
Yeah.
And usually the wife, like for me too, I wouldn't sit there like with Dion, the guy I was with from 15 to 26. Hey, JC, I wouldn't sit there and out him in front of somebody because I would just get it worse when I got home.
Yeah.
You know, and
Right.
and there was that thing you didn't want to get it worse, and it's like when you're listening to her talk, or I know it's from a script, and like it's like she's doing laundry or cooking dinner or in the laundry room, whichever one, and she got dragged to the bedroom, or you scalded her hands because he didn't like the dinner that was being cooked and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like that. Okay, that to me is like another level of abuse. That's
Yeah.
just I don't even know what to call it, because it's another level. Like, I would rather take smacks and stuff like that than to take someone like dragging me by my hair to the bedroom, smacking me, punching me, like in that type of manner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
And
not like,
he was cruel to animals too, it sounds like. He
oh,
killed
hey, you should
animals.
meet Garrett Kurt's dad then. Seriously.
Yeah.
Aren't they so big, right? They're so big. We're so big that we can beat up children and that we can beat up animals, right? Little dick syndrome is what they got there. But that's what
Yeah.
I mean, right? That's exactly it. That we can, children, animals, we can do whatever we want to them because we are more powerful. But yet, by that token, that's the most cowardly piece of shit in front of your eyes right there is someone that does stuff like that. And it's a reverse effect, to be honest with you, on there. That's just horrible.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, oh, I remember the whole. Okay, I would have loved to see Sunny back in the 90s. Oh yeah, me too. I literally watched that freaking case. I watched it every darn day when my holidays came around. I was watching it. I never expected it to go as long as it did. That guy.
Yeah.
If I could drop kick OJ in the balls another 20 times with beside Tony there, I would. I'd just be like left, right, right, left, 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 like that. Because seriously, I hate that saying. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. If the glove don't fit, And it's just like, and you just see him struggling. Oh, I can't. Like, I'm not even kidding. Right?
Right.
It was such a joke. He murdered his wife, Nicole Brown. Oh, isn't that funny? Nicole, we're talking about Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole Brown. He murdered, and I'm sorry, all of a sudden I can't remember the guy's name. I normally know it, but it's been so long. Hey, Sloopy. Hey, Sloop dog. Hey, Sloop.
Sleuth's show live is over, so
Oh, is that okay? So people should start coming now. All
hopefully
right.
Adam will be
Yeah, you guys
popping
got
on
tired
here.
of listening to Fig and Sleuth? Is that it? Come listen to Sunny. Come listen to Sunny, Honey Bunny, Funny. Yeah, right. And where's Adam? Adam's what? Was
he
he
should
prepping
be.
with Claire?
He should be coming on.
Yeah.
Just ended.
Yeah. He's going, okay, let me just rush back over to Sunny's channel. Yeah. Oh, Ron Goldman. Yes. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed. There's Sleuth. Sleuth, everyone's coming in now because you've stopped your live. Thank you. I'm sitting there going 10. Ooh, 12. We hit 12. Oh, who's
30.
live tonight? Yeah, who's live? Is it Sleuth? Is he going live? Who's taking away? And then I heard that Fig comes on, right? Just as you're about to come off, probably Fig comes on. What does that do to me?
All
Yep.
right.
Might as well just have talked to ourselves at that point, right? No. I was about, you know what? I'm pretty sure that Adam was being a traitor and was watching Sleuth instead of coming with me.
He
And then
was.
he'll all of a sudden be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm late. right?
He said
right,
he was. He said he was gathering intel.
Yeah, he's got it. And as for Mama.
Hey there, Sleuth. Hey, Sleuth.
I've seen Mama in, I seen Mama in the chat, but it's like when I'm at lunch and I'm sitting there going, oh, and I see some things and I come back and there's like 30 things posted and I'm like, okay, there's Mama's name and but I can't really grasp it. And so I did catch about, I caught about 15 minutes of Sleuth today. And I think this is when some guy was coming on and he was like, being a jerk or something like that. And then Sleuth's like, get on the phone. And of course, right? Oh, right. It just couldn't connect, whatever. Yeah. Like, why do people just have to hate like that? Whatever. Like I said, you come, you sit here. This is what makes me laugh, is that you come here and you try to, talk about a case. You care about people. Like, why do people keep constantly saying, like cruel things? It just doesn't make sense to me. True crime is supposed to mean caring. And yet people a lot of times just want to troll and, someone told me the other day, you know what? I think you and Greeno, you guys are just doing it for money. And I was like, ooh, pretty sure I don't have any PayPal going or anything like that. And not even monetized. I could have been monetized, but do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, that meant a lot to me. Thank you. Yes, I'm making tons of money off of the Delphi cases. Not. But it's just, you know what I mean? People just care, but it's like there always has to be those ones, but whatever. Who cares? So again, whoever is, my numbers are building. Thank you, Sleuth. Thank you for ending your live there. No, but I'm not gonna lie though. When you do lives, you do get more views, than just when you put out a video. Honestly, when my highest views that I had was, and I didn't really care. It was when what's his face? Brian James Chadwell.
Yeah.
I always get his two first names. Is it Brian James or James Brian? Brian James?
Brian. Now you've got me doing it.
Yeah, right. So anyway, when he came out in the news, like within a couple days, like 15K views. And this is when I maybe had, I don't know, 1,000 something subscribers or whatever. But it would be like, it was just crazy. Everyone just wanted to watch about Chadwell. And all you had to do was put Chadwell and, Chadwell's not the beginning. That's actually all I did. Sunny, we
James Brian Chadwell. What it says.
Oh, yeah. I did. I think I caught that. Sleuth, if you're talking about, okay. I won't play it today. It's probably inappropriate. But yeah, I think I saw someone ask you. I heard my name right when I logged in within about 2 minutes. And I heard you say something about me. Thank you for the love. Because you do your thing, I do my thing, and whatever, right? It's not like we're here to bash each other, just each to their own, right? We don't have to agree on the same shit. Just, you know what I mean? There's no need for that. But anyways, so then this person named something 666 or whatever said, did you see Sunny's Jackass video? Well, my Jackass video is that funny one that I made of, Greeno.
I love that one.
Yeah, I know. I like it too. But anyways, but Sleuth had made a comment like, I think he said, I love Sunny, like she does her thing and da-da-da-da-da. And then that car person said something like, oh no, I wasn't, whatever, because he was bringing up the video of the Jackass. I'm sorry. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Mama. I know you get hate, and I really enjoy your channel. Oh, honestly, Sleuth, I know I get hate, but the thing is that for really, I literally probably 95% don't know about all the hate that I probably do get. Oh, speaking of Trader, there he is right now. Whoops, Adam.
Hello,
Hold on.
Adam.
Adam, where have you been? My.
If I tell you the truth, do you promise not to be mad at me?
Well, would it be the sleuth truth?
Well, sometimes a boy just needs attention from other boys.
And then Fig came on, and you're just like, oh my God.
And I didn't get any, so I came back home.
Right.
I'm sorry, it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Well,
so
while you were gone, Sleuth is here with us.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, how is it that Sleuth was faster to the party? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
How is it that Sleuth was faster to the party than you? Right.
Some men are quicker than others.
Yeah, because maybe you had a sloopy poopy. Is that what it was? Just saying. I was just asking.
I had to send some money to Greeno really quick.
And you know what? I think he's sucking up because look who else is wearing red down there.
Wait.
I almost wore red. I had a burgundy red shirt on, and I looked and I'm like, it's got a stain on it.
I don't really feel like your intuition's too good on that one there, Deb.
I know Deb's over here like.
No, remember that person the other day about Deb? Deb, can you stop playing with your hair? It's annoying.
I just wanted to just keep doing it.
I had you on full blast.
Like if that bothers you, you have bigger problems than I do.
Right.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
I do apologize, ladies. I did not mean to be so late.
Right. Okay, so what? Pretend like Sleuth isn't watching us. What did Sleuth have to say?
Yeah, so Sleuth is convinced that it's Julian Powell. No, I'm kidding. No, Sleuth had a really good live. I really appreciate Sleuth, and I think he is I think his heart is just as big as yours, Sunny.
Oh, damn it. I thought mine was bigger. Oh my God. Let's see here. John Smith, do you want to take over for Adam tonight? John.
Poor Adam.
I think really it's just like I was saying was that like I know people shit on me and I really don't care. And so it's like meaning 95% I don't watch other channels. Like sometimes someone will send me something and say, "Hey, Sunny, Harmon posted this about you, or Greeno said this, or this or that," and I'm just like, and I could like for instance, Gray, if he maybe Gray has talked about me, maybe Graz has talked about me again. I don't know.
I never.
So below talked about us today, but I only caught just a few sentences of it, so I don't know what exactly he said.
Who?
As above, so below.
Oh, as above, so below. Oh my God, dude, seriously.
I don't know who needs.
I'm tired of looking at your garage, and I actually don't even watch your videos, to be honest.
Oh, that's the guy that shows his garage and his dirty car.
Yeah.
I'm so bad because I don't know any of the channels other than I started, I found you, and then I think you mentioned Gray, and I was like, who is this? And then I found Sleuth through you, and I like Sleuth and I like Fig, and Bloke. I've just recently found Bloke.
Yeah.
And then I found Cold Heart, or Cold Truth.
Cold Truth, Mel. Yeah.
From you telling me to check out her live the other night. And but other than that, I don't watch anything. So
you know what? That was me piece. I I put the barrier there, and all of a sudden it's like, sorry.
I know
I had
Deb
to have,
subscribes to a lot of channels, but
I
yeah,
had to have
I
some
don't know
people come
anyone's
watch
channel.
me. Say,
And
what
I
do
know
you say?
you don't either,
So
Sonny. I know you don't really watch anyone either.
if
You know what? Like I said, if Sleuth has gone live, I might get 10 or 15 minutes in there, and then and sometimes, okay, I can't get distracted because I can get easily distracted. So if I'm trying to do work on something or look for people, sometimes I'll have it playing in my YouTube because obviously I can close my YouTube, but it's still listening. But
Right.
I can't. I'm not a good multitasker.
Well, you know,
So
I mean, I like tonight, for example,
it's
like
not.
one of the things I think is good about, you know, like I will watch a channel if I respect the creator, which
Yeah.
I respect Sleuth, I respect Fig, I respect CD, and like tonight, Sleuth mentioned a name in his live that I'd come across forever ago, and when he said the name again, and we've actually even been talking about who is this Adam person. And for some reason, when Sleuth said the Adam name tonight, he didn't say the last name, but it clicked, and I was like, oh, "That is who that is." And so I went back through my screenshots from like a month ago or 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I found that person's Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that was right there." So,
wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
but I have Sleuth to thank for that.
So thank you, Sleuth. Yeah, because you know what, to be honest with you, like I said, I don't really care if anyone doesn't think that my Keegan Dunker is the POI, which he is. But I don't really care if people, but at the end of the day, it's really about the story to me now. It really is. So for instance, right, exactly. So if I'm watching Sleuth and he makes me rethink of something or something that he's put on there, I'll be like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me go check that out. Da-da-da-da-da. You know, so I have no qualms about sharing information at all. At
Right.
all, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If someone were to
Right.
ask me, hey, Sunny, like da-da-da-da, I got no problem sharing it. I'm not,
Right.
it's kind of like when you're at a job and there's people that like to control and not teach the others below because they like to be in control, or there's people like me who like to teach and like to show. So,
Well, you know why some people are good at management?
Yeah.
Because they know that they're really not that good, and so they're afraid to ever let anyone else be, you know, have like any upward movement. And that's, you know, people like that, that's an insecurity.
yeah,
So I think, you know, the more you share, especially when we claim to all have the same goal,
yeah,
Right.
you know,
exactly.
like I don't see anything wrong with being transparent, which is why if I find out information like from another channel, I always credit them.
Right.
I was gonna say, yep. And that's just the bottom line too, right? It's just like I said, I'm not trying to win over the next person. I'm just not. I do my own thing. That is one thing I'll always do. I'll always stay true to who I am and not be, you know, brought into anything that I don't want to be brought into.
And if every creator is on the same path, what good is that?
Right. You know, yeah. Well, true enough. I mean, at the end of the day, it's keeping the limelight alive. But, you know, I think that the truth is getting closer. I know, I don't think we're going to talk about it tonight. Maybe we're all not sure. I wasn't really planning on doing a live tonight anyway. You know, I still want to look into the connection that finally connected for me. You know, so if anyone does watch me, of course, you know, like the Keegan Dunker connection that came out, because now that I realize, you know, I was trying to connect him. Like, where does he fall in to all this? For me, I know he's on the bridge, you know, but where does he fall in line with this? That was the one thing that bugged me, was I could not seem to connect. And you know what? I'm going to blame myself. No, you know what? It was but for the transcripts that came that came out, is where I knew of the attachment now. And it was only through surfing yesterday. And I was like, hold on, you know, wait a second. He knows that family. They all know this family. And I'm just like, oh, finally. But had it not been for those transcripts coming out, I probably would have been searching all day long. Right? I mean,
Well, you know,
at the end of the day, none of us even imagined that this whole Keegan Klein thing was gonna, like, meaning before it dropped in December. Nobody was even putting that, like, you know, I put out about a snuff film a long time ago. I was like, there's like three things. Either this is one person, which I didn't believe, either it was something to do with a snuff video, thinking Judge Fouts, the sex trafficking thing, making it like a, I guess snuff video is what you call it. I would just said like a murder video or sex murder video, or that it was like multiple, you know,
Right.
like the revenge thing. So meaning, but never did I think it would morph into where it morphed into now. Nobody
Right.
did, you know.
Yeah.
You know, they might have said, "Oh, it's a sex trafficking ring or this or that," but yeah. And then we got that whole Keegan Kline stuff and the transcripts that just dropped. But had it not been for that, I would have never have probably connected Keegan Dunker for a long time.
Right.
But now I can. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say one name that came up in Sleuth's Live while I was watching it tonight that you can elaborate on is Cottrell.
I heard that.
And the people were talking about how they never heard that last name before.
Oh, Cottrell is everywhere. Cottrell is everywhere. Cottrell was 3 blocks, no, maybe 4 blocks, if that, over from the Klein house. You know, we have, you know, friend number 1. Sorry, I'm probably going through these too fast. I'm not even sure what song they're talking about. I think they're talking about "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. You make me happy, we're not in Sleuth John. You'll never know, I don't know how much I love you. Don't ever do that again." Oh, every time you wear this hat, I want to order fish and chips. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm just trying to be the real true crime bloke.
I feel like I'm in a movie with like 5 different themes going on. We're jumping from hat.
Sorry.
Sunny singing.
Yeah, I need a hat. Yeah, I know. But anyways, so okay. So right, the Cottrells. Everywhere. And it's like I said, I swear to God, this weekend, I'm going to sit down with Google Earth and I'm going to map out everyone's goddamn name in Peru right around the Klein house and within the freaking vicinity, because it's not really that hard. So
that's a good idea.
Like, I'm not kidding. It's not like it's that hard. All you have to do is go, who lives there, whatever. Or let's just say I pull up Keegan Kline on whatever. Yeah. It will literally show me who his neighbors are. Right. Like the next 10 neighbors beside him.
Right.
Stuff like that. Right. Let me put it this way. Nick Edwards and Sheena Cottrell. Exactly. And Sheena Sleuth, like I said, if you remember from last live. Do I still have that? 1 second. Let me just see if I have that or not. Would it be in my downloads? Let's see. Let's just take, okay. That's friend number 1. And, well, you know, I don't, okay, that was the friend, okay, I'll just pull up this one right here, because this one just says friend number 1 conversation, even though, yeah, okay, doesn't matter. I know that the address is, you know, pretty much side by side there, so, you know, and I offered, you know, I was talking to Candy Hayes, and she's like, why not, why me, why not, type of thing, and, you know, and she just didn't want to talk anymore after I explained, you know, she just, whatever. Friend number 1 was a little bit better, though, you know. So I'm just going to share the screen. Oops, I'm doing so big. I need to learn how to play with this stuff better. Okay, so right here, obviously, so this was the conversation that Adam had with friend number 1. So that was from that video that I played. So that's why this was the, whatever you want to call it, the picture for that video. So anyway, so yeah, so okay, so 67 East Canal. Is Keegan 65 or 67? Is it 60? Yeah, I think it's 67, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Keegan Kline lives right here.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You know? Oh. And then we know Candy Shots and Best Friend live right around here. Okay. And so, well, You know, that best friend lives right there, to be honest with you. Okay. And so right here is Sheena Cottrell's place. Right there. Oh, that whole big little section right there. Right? Yeah. Yes, WL. I don't think it's a secret anymore, to be honest. It's been talked about, so that's why I don't really care.
Well, I mean, I don't want to use his name.
No,
I did promise it. I did promise him that I would not reveal his name, even if it's out there.
Yeah. So anyways, so Sheena Cottrell lives here, you know, and then we have family members of, you know, Libby around here in certain parts as well, a little bit further away. Probably could be some closer, who knows. But anyways, so the Cottrell name is used, or I see the Cottrell name from everyone's side. There's certain names that I see, but you know what? Like I said, these people morph, and I swear to God, right? It's no different than when I say like the Babcocks and the Pearsons and the Garths and the Noss and all these people. They just like, I'm like, okay, so did you guys marry that person from that side of the, okay, so that's how you're related. Okay. So that's how that name got in there. Oh, so and so you see these names all the time and you're wondering, like, why the hell am I seeing all these names? But the Cottrell name, I don't want to associate that with the you know, Garth side and stuff like that, in a sense. Make, you know how like Garth and Germans know each other, and the Garth or whatever is connected to the freaking whatever the heck it was, Babcocks or whatever it was, right? They're just all over the map there. I'd have to look back now. But anyway, but Cottrell is a name that was said by Garrett Kurtz in the Open Secrets video, right? And I myself, who out there believes that there's a murder tape? Out of the whole 40 people, Sleuth, what did you do with all your people that were watching you? You certainly didn't bring them all over here. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because I have them on subscriber mode only as well. I usually put, when I have it on subscriber mode only, it only allows the people that are subscribed. I'll say you'd have to wait 3 hours to watch me. Oh, sucks to be them. They can watch it after.
They were probably just waiting for me.
Yeah. All right. Here you go.
I'm kidding.
I don't feel like you were. I feel like there was some truth there.
While you're taking a drink, John Smith says he's an Android developer, and he says if anybody has any ideas for an app that could be used for this case, to let him know. That's interesting.
What is, okay, I am an Android developer. Okay, sweet. I write Android apps. Sweet. I was wondering if anyone has any ideas for an app that could be used for this case. Could you just map out everyone in frickin' Peru for me? Start there. Then we'll move on to like frickin' Logansport and Kokomo. Right? I want that app. I just want to tap on somebody's darn house and go like, poof, that's the address. I don't need the name. Just need the address. Poof, there you are. And then I want to.
It's funny. You know what's funny? I live in the South, and from researching people's social media from this case in Indiana, I've seen more Confederate flags than I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah. But seriously, for John, if anybody does have an idea, you know.
Yeah, it would be great to have an app that you could just put all the information in and it would make the connection.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, right? Well, to be honest, John, if you could just make an app that spits out money, real-time money. Actually, no, I'll just take Bitcoin money. Yeah, seems like Bitcoin. I don't even know what Bitcoin really is, to be honest. I see it all the time. I don't even know what it is. Some sort of currency. No, you guys probably know what it is. I literally do not know what it is. Bitcoin. Yeah, tap on that. Yeah, you mean you tap a house from satellite image and it shows the address. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
You mean like Google Earth?
You can't really do that. Some of them will say, we haven't done satellite images for you. I don't even know. I'm just talking on my ass, probably. No idea. Anyway, so he's probably going, you're an idiot, Sonny. I don't know nothing about technology. Okay. The only thing I know is what I teach my shit. Okay. Okay, wait. Laura says you might check Marvelous Marvin Investigative. We did a podcast with Frank Meister tonight. They have a list of everybody names that live in CC Road and Pop Pike area. See it, shit like that, right? Right.
We have
had
that list. We just don't have it in a map form.
Right. I'll put it. Yep, Sheena lives right there. Okay, so so would it be? And then she lived there during the time of the murders. Okay, so if Garrett mentions her in the video about Nick Edwards, and this is Jason Palladino's ex, okay, and then of course he got the tattoo removed because he said she was a bitch, basically, and but anyways, and then of course he was screwing Ashley there too, so and it was just a whole fun gangbang thing I think going on there. They were just kind of switching partners or something. I don't know. That's what it feels like. But anyway, so the Cottrells, they're just everywhere. They're on the Delphi side, they're on the Babcock Gar side, blah, they're over there. Right. They're over on the Klein side. They're just everywhere. So
it must be an old name in the area.
Yeah. So I just, it's just one of those things oh, fancy that. During the time of the murders, old Sheena Cottrell just lived at that address, a few blocks away. But heaven forbid that I'm sure friend number one, never heard of this person. Considering you live in a small little town, I'm pretty sure that the Cottrell name is there on everyone's lips. As much as I see the Cottrell name, trust me, everyone that lives in that vicinity know each other in that small little town there. Right. Okay, you would know the Cottrell name. You know what little drug houses and shit are around there, little meth, whatever going on. Yeah. Okay.
You're right. And that's another reason I'm ashamed of myself that I didn't reconnect that until tonight. Because I had that screenshotted from weeks ago.
I was living next to Tony Klein with friend one. Is dating a Cottrell right now, according to his Facebook. I'll have to look at that. Is it something that I've probably seen? And I want to go back to read the transcripts again and again and again. And so we do know. Well, we'll say this privately, because the circle's getting smaller. Yeah. And we do know, the sleepover it wasn't at the place people think it was at. It's at a different place. We're not going to say, unless it's privately, but other people can figure that out themselves.
Right.
But yes, the circle is getting... Okay, so my thing is this. Okay, you know what? Okay, I was overjoyed, okay, when I saw the attachment from Keegan Dunker to this certain person. But I don't really want to say the name yet. But, nothing... Okay, no, it still wouldn't be good.
Maybe save it for next live.
What does it matter? What does it matter if they're on their friends list?
Well, what does it matter? Because it attaches right to the whole thing.
Right, but I'm saying you're just mentioning that they're friends, right?
They are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are. I just don't want to say it.
Or do you want to maybe flesh it out and maybe the next live?
Maybe. I don't know if I want to say it. Sleuth will know who I'm talking about if I talk about, say, the letter B. He'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the sleepover.
Well, yeah, that wasn't there, but in the transcript it said it was there, but it wasn't there.
The universe, it was in the realm of there.
Yeah, in the realm. I'm sorry, we're kind of being whatever, but there's certain information you just don't really want to give out. Not yet, at least, anyway.
Well, and we are talking about minors at the time.
Yeah.
And these were children.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more about, it's not about it's not about not wanting to say, but you're kind of thinking about the morals of it a little bit there, of course, But anyways, let me put it this way. I was just super excited because I was like, bam, there we go. Finally, after all this time, I finally can connect Keegan Dunker to the circle. I had been having a bitch of a time. I knew he was on the bridge. I just couldn't connect him. I could connect him to Garrett Kurtz, connect him to, obviously, Austin Popejoy, connect Keegan Klein to Austin Popejoy, really. But I just couldn't connect Keegan Dunker. And even though I know, because I kept seeing people with Frankfurt. And I'm just like, there's got to be somebody in Frankfurt to me that was, what I couldn't make sense of with Keegan Dunker is what was the reasoning for this guy being on the bridge? And again, anyone that follows me and understands knows what I'm talking about. So it was just like, for me, it was kind of like really exciting in a good way, of course, because to me, it is like this whole thing is just getting like this. And so I truly hope that they're sitting and they're shitting their pants and having to change their diapers nightly. I mean, I do hope that that's going on right now, because I think that they can totally feel the walls are closing in, and I want them to feel that, because it's about time justice happened for the girls and for this family. I would love for it. You guys would all love for it to happen, and then move on to the next stage, But yeah, and so I was super excited that I finally could complete a circle, which I hadn't been able to do. And it was all because of the transcript coming out, that I could associate him now with what the rest of the people are associated with, and where that probably lies now. I can't say that I would say I know the full story, because I don't, but I would say for me, I think we have a good grasp on the gist of it, and the people more so involved, but not a complete story. But I was just happy that I could, put him now in the circle of why he would be in the circle. It just bugged me so bad. I spent so much energy and time on trying to connect him to the circle. And now it all makes sense to me why he connects anyways. So we'll get into more of that once, I don't want to just half talk about it, really, So to say that, yes, I finally found the connection, but yes, we will work on it as a team to try to put it more together. Again, you have to take things like, why is Chris Mathis talking about Garrett? Why is he saying? Now, I don't actually want to say, I don't myself, even though I have said it. I don't know if I actually believe that Garrett Kurtz was literally physically there that day. I can't say if he was for sure or wasn't. And the reason why I can't say he was or wasn't is because what Chris Mathis had said was that Garrett Kurtz, look what happened in Delphi. So he was associating kids and his kids to getting hurt because of bad, because he can reach out and touch. And looked what happened in Delphi. And then he goes on to say, well, he should be worried. Look, what did he say? He said, okay, in that one, he said he should be worried in that one video. And in the other one, he's like, yeah, and he needs to tell the whole story, because she's like, because he gets away with murder and whatever, and he's just like, and he needs to tell the whole truth. So when he says he needs to tell the whole truth, it's kind of like how I feel about Keegan Klein. Keegan Klein is not the BG, but he's definitely part of the murders. Garrett Kurtz might not have been at the bridge that day, but he's Ivy, but he's definitely in the knowing of the murders. We know that because of Ashley Garth, and him having the conversation about Sheena Cottrell, and Nick Edwards. So at the very minimum, we know that these people are in the knowing of the murders. And so when Garrett Kurtz calls out Palladino, that one I'm not sure of. I'm not sure where Palladino fits in. I see he's on a cryptic note, but then again, is that cryptic note about the killing, or is it about drugs? I still lean more towards about the killing, but there's part of me more so that leans about drugs too, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I mean?
Remember, I thought I had found the connection because of Allie, Kagan's girlfriend, working at Wendy's, and then Jason Palladino being grill master / closer at Wendy's, and I was like, ooh, ding ding ding. I was like, and then I was like, oh, one's in Monticello and one's in Kokomo.
Yeah. See, Chadwell's name I came across, meaning Chadwell's involved in all this shit too. Do you know?
Well, they have the same hairstylist.
Yeah, right. But so I mean, you said her name, so it's okay now. So Allie, which is Keegan's girlfriend or supposed girlfriend, right? Probably not. Whatever, Mr. Sweaty Balls, but whatever.
Oh.
That's all I could think of when that person said that he didn't like that he smelled or whatever. I was like, blue cheese. But anyways, okay, don't get me started.
Something wrong with you. Something really is wrong with
you. I know there's no filter. There's sometimes there should be a filter, and there just isn't sometimes. Now he's got me crying. Okay, so I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so right, so you had Mr. Awesome, Wendy's guy, Jason Palladino, the Wendy's closer, and then you had Allie. But now, if I wasn't mistaken, I swear to God, when I looked at Allie, I swear to God, she had this long list of shit on her file, kind of like what Keegan Kline did. As he puts down that he's a fucking blackjack dealer, works at Area 52, and he did all this. It's kind of like insane when you look at Julian Powell. I know you don't like to hear those words, but Julian Powell, the guy made like a shit list. And mind you, Julian Powell, I think he worked at a couple cell phone companies on his list over there. I remember that.
I think he worked for Sprint.
Hey, yeah. So I feel like someone, let's just say Julian Powell falls into play here. God, I hate saying his name, but whatever. But let's just say he does fall into play. He'll be the mastermind of the technical shit, right? Wasn't he Mr. Hovercraft in the air or whatever he was, Mr. Clone or droney person or whatever? But let's just say that Powell had anything to do with it. Yeah, he would probably have something to do with the whole phone thing and whatever. Just a bunch of druggies sitting down going, let's plan this out. Okay, we got this person doing this. This time we got to have the phones over here. We got to do this. And, like you wonder just what happened. Was it the mess up because of how the case started out? You know what I mean? It makes you want to go back in time and go, okay, so if everything aligned a lot better, would we have solved this case already? Or would it still be where it is today? I don't know. We can't go back in time and tell. I don't know. Hi, CD. Hey, if you or Sleuth want to come on, feel free. Just say the word and I'll drop you guys a link. But yeah, so Cottrell. Yeah, that they know each other. There's too many Cottrells out there. That the druggies know each other. And remember Candy Hayes was going to Vegas as well. Remember in that message she said something like, I'll see ya. I'll be there tomorrow. Something like that. Did they have a relationship at all? Or are they just friends? Do you know? Hey, Adam, where'd you disappear to?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, I gotta go pee. I'm gonna drop the link and if Sleuth and whatever, but So let me just see if they want to come on, and then if they do, I think Sleuth said he's down. And if CD's always babysitting his kids and taking care of his kids. So CD is usually good at about past midnight. So anyways, I'll drop that link, and then if he comes on, but I really got to go to the bathroom in a sec, guys. So if you guys can talk about whatever you want while I'm gone.
Okay, Deb, I'm gonna let you take over because I'm looking something up right now.
Okay, yeah.
What you looking up? I don't have
Okay.
mine. Come on, Sleuth, dude. I got to the bathroom. Okay. Jason Momoa confirms his divorce at the Oscars. Just so you know that. Okay, that's Hollywood.
I thought you went to the bathroom.
No, because I think Sleuth was coming on, so I was gonna add, yeah. I mean, it just takes time to go to the bathroom, have to wipe and everything. So, well, yes, I do. I like I tell the girls at work, I got the eyes in the back of my head. And I'm still disgusted in Will Smith, just so you know. Okay, for smacking out Chris Rock there. Still disgusted in that one. I'm just giving you guys my celebrity news at the moment while I'm waiting for to sleep. I think he said he's down. I think when he said I'm down, was he talking? Were you talking to me? Were you talking to me? She has cameras everywhere. Oh. And they're not all for doing lives. Okay? Yeah. Just, hey, keep it clean. Keep it classy, Deb. Okay, I swear to God, I'm going to piss my pants if he doesn't hurry up. Can you guys see me just wigging in my chair? It's because I got to go to the bathroom. Whenever I do like movement, my husband's like, go to the bathroom. And I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. And he's like, go to the bathroom. Take it easy. Okay, well, obviously he's taking his time. Be right back, guys.
Is she gone? Okay, I guess it's just me. I guess she is gone. There's Sleuth. Hey, Sleuth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
All right. Well, we could do a cell phone commercial for a minute. Can you hear me?
It's one of those Sprint commercials for Julian.
Right. Okay, let's just scroll back through. I'm just scrolling back through our comments.
Well, can you accept it? Are you able to? Oh wait, hold on. Blocks. That's weird.
CD thinks that Sonny has video cameras in his house.
Who thinks that?
CD.
Oh yeah. Why?
Well,
As she said, he's always taking care of his kids.
Can you allow me to share my screen? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
So this is an article I found. Can you guys see it at all?
Yeah.
So remember I was telling you about the Chadwell? Hey, Sonny.
Yeah.
So this is that report I was telling you about. It says here, Indiana State Police say that one man is facing charges after stealing liquor and taking off on Monday night. And this was like around, I think they have the date somewhere on here. Oh yeah, right here, January 2nd, 2020. So while on patrol, Trooper Baldwin was traveling on Main Street near Jefferson Street. Now, if you look at Main Street and Jefferson Street, that is right by Tony Klein. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys. It's just so weird, right? It's like, how small is this world? Whatever it means.
They're all connected. I mean,
that's so weird.
They all share a common theme, drugs and porn, in my opinion.
And sexual assault. I mean, the part that scares me is what the stuff that we don't know about. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're seeing similar situations that happen, like right after the Delphi case. We hear about the ski mask, and then we hear in 2010 there was another ski mask incident.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about all the missing teenagers there are that are never found. Like, I mean, how many of those are they responsible for, this group? You know, like, what is really going on?
Exactly. Karina McClurkin. We still don't know where she is. Sunny, your audio's off, Sunny.
Oh, I'm just here. I am thinking I'm talking to you people. I wasn't. I guess a loser. Okay, I was sitting there going, "Hey, sleuth, yeah." Okay. So yeah. So where do you think Karina McClurkin falls into all of this? Do you think she falls into the Gabe Ellis thing at all, or what do you even think that you think that? I don't know. Where do you think she falls in, sleuth?
I'm not. I know the name, but I really don't know too much about her. I know Gabe Ellis. I know a lot about that person.
Yeah. Piece of shit, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not here to judge anybody, but yeah, he's not a good person. He got a long rap sheet, but I also seen his Facebook, and there's a family that stands by him. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's in that same mode though. He's like a pedo. Like he's he had the 16-year-old girl or whatever in his vehicle. I think when he was pulled over, like she's probably lucky to be alive herself.
Yeah, he has charges. He has charges for, I believe, child exploitation. I could be mistaken. Don't quote me on that.
Sorry, yeah, I was gonna say I don't really know a ton about the story. I know that the Michael Phillips guy has been, I get it, right? The guy has that passion for that case. Sometimes when he talks or puts things in here, I have no clue what he's talking about. But a lot of it is like, for instance, he said he lived in a place where he would see Klein all the time because his girlfriend lived in that place, and it was kind of like one of those. Well, I don't know if it was like a fourplex or whatever it was, or houses. But I think it was houses actually. And he was showing me that all the time, like there was always like bad shit going on at that one house. And that's one that like Keegan Klein would go to. Oh, one second. 1 second. My husband's calling me.
That reminds me of something.
He says, "Honey, do you want a matzah?" And I was like, "Wait, matzah? Oh yeah, matzah.
You guys making tamales?
Hey,
Making tamales?
no, it's
What do you need matzah for then?
it's a.
I'm just kidding.
A matzah burger. Matzah burger.
That's a bad joke. Sorry, I have a horrible.
Oh, you know what? It's only because you're coming in a little bit low, so I feel like I'm having to struggle to hear you. That's all.
Okay, let me try this. We had this problem last time. Is that better?
You know what? It's just that if I normally have my thing up full volume, but when I did, it was like vibrating. So I was like, okay, so let's see, how is it now, Sleuth?
Check.
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. It was me then.
Well, I did turn mine up and I moved my microphone closer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Combination.
So yeah. So what do you? I know that you know that I'm on a path of Garrett Kurtz and Cottrell's and stuff like that, but also on the Klein side, of course. Do you see any of that? I'm not even sure what your path really is. To be honest, I don't know.
I'm pretty open-minded. Like, I think you're on a good path. I mean, there's just as much information that goes there as the information that law enforcement wants to lean on, or what the mainstream media wants to lean towards. There's just as much information on both sides of that coin. But like what you're trying to do is extremely important, because it could be the same side of a coin. It could all be on one side of the coin, and we don't know what's on the other side yet. And either does law enforcement. So yeah, I like that you're trying to tie it all together. Today was the first time that I saw the Cottrell and the Sheena aspect so close to the Keegan Klein stuff.
Yeah.
Once I found out who Adam was and how he was connected to everything, and he's actually listed in the transcript. We verified the age.
Yeah.
We verified exactly who the person is. He may even be currently locked up right now, and he looks just like the young sketch. So it's all tying in together, and it could all be circumstantial. You know, law enforcement, it happens to them constantly. They have a guy, he looks like the person on the camera. He wasn't at work that day. There's witnesses that say he threatened such and such. and then it turns out that it's just not that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
My thing, no, yeah. I just, like I said, for me, it's kind of like, you know, this is how I kind of feel about it. In the gist, I really feel like a lot of it is that Keegan Klein and his dad, um, wherever his dad's involved, I'm still not exactly totally sure.
He
As
may not be involved at all.
Right, and that's the thing, is that he might not be involved at all. So I more place this more so perhaps in Keegan and his friend Kyle's hand. And the reason why I say that is because he didn't obviously want to bring Kyle up to the police, and he avoided telling them about it. And
And he admitted to creating the Anthony Shots profile.
Hmm.
Yep.
who, Kyle or Keegan?
Kegan.
Or Kagan? Yeah, sorry, I'll say Keegan. I hate saying
Yeah,
Kagan.
me too.
Yeah.
I'd say Keegan because people are trying to correct it because of what his dad says.
Right, yeah.
I'm not cool with that.
But yeah, so it's for me, it's just like so regardless, I don't even feel like Keegan, like I know Deb thinks a little bit differently. I feel like Keegan was the person being used to do the lure, that whatever it was, I still do believe, if I look at everything, that there's still revenge on the German family there. I still feel like I see that from the debt that he owed to the drug meth head of the Reagans.
What if it wasn't revenge, but what if there was no regret because of something?
Say that again. Sorry, Sleuth.
What if it's not revenge,
Mm.
but what if it is a lack of regret or empathy that is being misconstrued as revenge? Maybe something that happened,
Right.
and now that this has happened, there's no remorse because of what happened previous or prior to. Does that make sense?
I would like to say it did,
Okay.
but my brain's a little tired, and it's like normally I follow people on that, but I actually didn't follow you really. I was
I
trying
think
to,
you did, though. I think you did.
you know.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that you did.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did I? Tell me, did I?
Yes, you did.
You
Your
know.
first, your first instinct, yes.
Yeah. I just think that, like I said, everyone knows who my POI has been. It still will never change. I feel like I've done everything I can to show it, but yet I don't need to. Because at the end of the day, it just becomes that here's the information to the FBI. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. All I can do is just search for the answers. Because, like I said, I just kind of got bored after 6 or 7 months. And then it became about, well, maybe I could figure out like why this happened. And it's just more of a quest. Like meaning I could take it or leave it if I really wanted to. But it because I am a digger and like to, I do like to dig, and because it's like when I feel like people are lying, I'm like, I'm gonna find out the truth because I know you're lying. I know you're lying, and that's how I kind of felt about it. And the more it makes me want to look into it because I am a digger. I've always been that way. If I want to know something,
The problem with digging, and I'm a digger too, is when you dig and you dig and you dig and you find a large gem, you assume that there's not that bigger one just right beneath that surface below it.
right?
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I hear you.
I just think that there's quite a few people involved in this whole thing. I think that there's just a ton of liars. It just really boils down to the same thing. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of trails that found their way together in a sense. Not found their way together. They just all knew each other. Someone had one purpose, another person had another reasoning, in a sense, and they used each other.
Drugs, I think, is the answer. Who is providing these drugs?
Drugs.
And I have a feeling if you look
drugs.
at if you look at friend number one,
Yeah,
um, his name was on the lease. He was doing all the bills. He's a stand-up guy through and through. So if he's hiding in plain sight,
yeah.
that's your guy, or he's uninvolved and he's involved with bad people. Now, the people that are living with him are not on the lease, but they're still there, and they're not broke, and they have their lives, and they have fake names and fake profiles, and they're much older and they're much stronger. So are they possibly the drug dealer? I remember when I was younger, I had a lot of friends who were pot dealers, and they carried a lot of weight because they carried a lot of money. I just happened to grow
Mhm.
up with them, so I didn't understand what that all meant. I just happened to join them for the ride, but I saw it. I saw it
Yeah,
with my own eyes, how they were powerful and people would let them do things, move into the big house. So if this is the same type of guy and he's supplying everybody with drugs, he's older, mind you. At this point, this dude's what, 42? We came to find out 42, 43.
Yeah.
yeah,
He could be the ringleader. This could be the guy we're looking for. He
right.
looks like the young sketch.
Yeah,
And he may be the one. He's tied to Cottrell, which ties to your theories, ties to everybody else's theory.
yeah,
It ties it all together, and it's most likely through
yeah.
drugs.
Like for instance, the BG for me, for me, he's the lowest person on that totem pole. To be honest, he was that peon used. I place him at the very bottom. Although they're looking for the BG, he's not the answer. He is the person on the bridge. He is like the weakest link. And when I say the weakest link, he's to me the most nominal person of the people. He was just that gopher or whatever you want to call him, little to be used to do a certain part. That's what he had paid drugs for, money for, probably drugs. It was his thing, but it obviously morphs to a whole bigger thing. So to me, I look at it as the BG is the nominal person, but that's the person that a video was taken of, obviously. But the connection is bigger. And it will be about the drugs, drugs, money, but drugs being that number one thing, and of course money.
Are you looking at the chat here?
I'm not really.
Ivy Rose says, for the people on panel, I'm just curious, are you guys suburban, city areas, or more small town, rural areas? I'm from a small town, but I was raised in a big city, a very violent city, one of the biggest metropolises in the United States.
Chicago?
No.
I'm not gonna guess.
Yeah, and I'm from Indiana. I'm about an hour and a half away from Delphi, and I grew up in a small town, but I live in the wealthiest county, probably the wealthiest county in the state. That's all I'm going to say.
Bragger.
Yeah, ego.
I don't want to say which one it is, but people from Indiana will know.
Deb's only showing us one of her 92 rooms in her house.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
I can tell you Deb knows what shabby chic means.
I said I know with what? Shabby chic. I'm looking around laughing right now.
I've lived in both, but I'm from a big city. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, obviously. So, but yeah, I've lived in the small towns in Calgary, Alberta as well. But born
This is
born
for
and
sleuth.
Oh,
There you go.
Shabby but chic.
Nice candlestick holder.
Deb with the candlestick in the billiards
I
room.
feel like we're playing Clue right now. I think it was Deb.
I love furniture, and I noticed the contrast, the dark blue and the white,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the shabby chic and the distressed.
Yeah, this is one of my guest
on the
rooms. My guest room / little office.
One of her guest rooms.
One of her guest rooms, because she's from the wealthiest part of
I grew up on a farm in a small town with 500 people in it, and I live in
probably about 600 cows, eh?
maybe more.
Yeah.
But I live basically downtown in Charlotte, North Carolina.
The hat's a dead giveaway.
God, I'm glad I don't have my hat on tonight.
I would have felt really out of place if Sleuth was on yesterday with you guys.
Why?
That was,
Yeah.
Or
we
she had her
Adam,
hats on.
Adam, I
Yeah.
think your hat is shabby and chic.
Thank you. I have had it since I was about 15.
Really?
It's a
It
nice
looks
hat.
great.
Yeah.
Looks great.
It's very
You look good in a hat.
Thank you.
I'm sure you want to hear it from Sleuth more than me. That you look better in that hat.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah.
I've never seen Sonny in a hat.
I don't wear hats.
The bangs would.
Yeah, I used to wear backwards baseball caps when I played sports and stuff. I used to be a tomboy like that, but I never got into hats as a normal thing. You know why? Because then it would ruin the hair. Because then you'd have the hat head type of idea. So no.
Sonny, you come
Can
up.
I-
Come
Okay.
up very Italian to me.
Yeah.
Italian?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, to be honest with you,
Sicilian.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's not really okay. So, although my boss, the wife, she's like Italian. I mean, our personalities are very similar. I would say she's way more outspoken though. But usually, what I get told, and I maybe it,
I doubt it.
yeah, no, she is. Trust me. Oh my God, if you had both of us on here, oh my God. But anyways, so when I was in Florida, it was either that I was Spanish. I either get Spanish or Indian because of the dark
Really?
hair. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But maybe it's because you're not seeing, my skin tone for truly what it looks like. This lighting is casting a different. But anyways, I always okay. So, in my life, it was always like not Liza Minnelli. Okay. It was what's her name? From Too Close for Comfort, the one that was married to whatever, doesn't matter. Anyways, I've never heard the Italian angle.
Valerie Bertinelli.
Valerie Bertinelli, you know it.
Oh, you're talking about people who say who you look like?
Well, just that part right there.
I gotta
Yeah.
look this person up. Who is it?
Hey.
Valerie Bertinelli.
Well, okay, but when I was young and thin, I looked Shania Twain took all my hairdos. Does that count? I have to show you a picture of when I was younger.
Mine too.
Yeah, you guys would be like, whoa. Now you're just like, how far can I roll you? Yeah,
Mhm.
before it used to be,
All right,
whoa.
Sonny, I don't see it.
Hey,
Yeah.
you don't?
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
I
read a
don't- I don't
question
think-
so we can get back
I
on
don't-
focus.
I don't think she has anything on you, honestly.
You're right, Sleuth. I'm gonna she can talk about her rooms and her money and all that stuff over there.
It's similar, but
It's all about the looks over here.
I didn't talk about money or rooms. I said guest rooms.
I live in the wealthy.
I mean, you're no Casey Musgraves, but
this is my tree house.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna address. Ivy said she wanted to know where we live because she said sometimes it makes a difference when people look at all these people associated with each other, because in small towns it's common for everyone to know each other. But the problem is that with that is it's not just in the small towns; it's in kind of a big circle, like from Peru
let's
to
talk about
Lafayette.
how big is Peru? Let's start there. How big is that? That's a pretty big place.
Okay, you know what? I'll pull that up right now
right.
because I did look at it before. But okay, population.
So if you want to take that population versus the distance between there and Delphi, not to mention Logansport, Kokomo.
Lafayette, Kokomo.
One thing I will say about living in a rural area is I grew up in the town I grew up in. We had 500 people in my town, so I graduated grade school with 4 people, and so the nearest high school that I went to was 27 miles away. So I mean, when you live even though it's a small town, the geographical area that your world is much larger than like it would be if you were in a city.
Okay, I got
Even
it
though
here.
it's not near as many people.
This was
Peru has 11,417 people, and something I forgot, it's the circus capital of the world, and they actually have locals come in and perform and put on a circus, like the whole flying trapeze, everything. It's a big deal.
To be honest, these people to be connected the way they are, I mean, it's a little strange.
Yeah.
For those people to be connected the way they are, you say it's a little strange. Is that what you said, Sleep? Yeah.
Yes, of course. Mathematically, I mean, what are they? How are they connected? They don't have to be connected to this murder, but if we can find out how they are connected,
Right.
that would minimize the radius in which we're putting that magnifying glass.
Right. Well, you know, I mean, it's also important, I think, to keep in mind that you don't have people moving to rural small towns in the Midwest in the last 50 years. And so what you really have are a small group of people that keep getting married, having children, which makes that circle smaller and smaller and smaller. Because when was the last time you heard like a 22-year-old be like, I'm going to move to Peru, Indiana? You know, it doesn't happen.
Honest,
So the people that stay there
I looked on
procreate with the other people that are there.
yeah, that's true, and their circle would most likely get bigger in that sense. But I did look on YouTube because I wanted to try to catch some video of the Klein residents. Thank God the news went and did that for us recently.
Right?
But there's a lot of people who are seeking to move to Peru.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, the cost of living there is down. And for people that don't mind a commute to the big cities on the outskirts,
Right.
apparently it's the cost of living is amazing.
Right.
I just found that out because I was stalking Tony Klein.
Or you should, okay, right now, you people, okay, I have like, hold on, just, I don't know, let me see here. I got, let me just talk. Oh, husband's back with my matzo. I have, oh, that's not bad. I only got 29 tabs open. I was at 41 earlier today.
Okay, so Logansport, Wabash, Kokomo, Marion, they're all part of Miami County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you got to include Lafayette, Delphi.
Right.
They're back.
Lafayette.
Galveston. Did you say Galveston?
Yeah.
Because there's Cass County. Cass County is right there too.
Can I tell you that Indiana is really weird? It's Galveston.
Oh, Galveston. I'm sorry. I knew that. I apologize.
It should be Galveston, but we say Galveston. We say Lafayette.
Oh, did I not say it right?
Well, most of the world says Lafayette. How did you
I
say
said Lafayette. Lafayette.
Yeah, they say Lafayette. It's actually Lafayette.
Yeah, I said Lafayette.
Close enough.
Galveston.
Close enough.
We just pronounce things really weird.
Yeah, well, I think you guys need to back up a little bit about that.
We do.
Just kidding. No, what is it? Lafayette.
Yeah, just Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Okay. But it's not Galveston. It's Galveston. Okay.
Yeah, Galveston, Lafayette.
And Logansport. What about Logansport?
Logansport. That's correct.
Right.
So, are you guys including that as well? I mean, let's add up all these numbers here because it's almost like one big city with like spaces between it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And what was the location of the place in 2010 where that ski mask incident happened?
That was in Young America, which is Young America's.
It's like 100.
It's an unincorporated part of. Is that part of Galveston? Or no, Galveston.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when that happened, I believe that Tony Klein lived there, right? Am I wrong?
In 2010.
Yeah.
In Galveston. Yep.
He's lived in Galveston. Yeah.
Galveston, Sonny.
Oh, I'm sorry. America.
Why don't you take a boot?
Well, they didn't call it Galveston. They called it something else.
Yeah.
Young America?
Young America.
Yeah, Young America.
Yeah, that's what they called it. Young America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still technically part of that other town.
Mm-hmm. Just on the outskirts, I think.
Kind of like just an unincorporated area or a village, right? You know.
But how old would Keegan be in 2010?
He would have been.
Well, he's 26 now, right?
28. Right?
Are you sure?
He's 28.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull him up, people. I got him here
I
in
get on
my
MySpace, so
yeah. Let me pull him up. I got all these people on my freaking Intellia shit. Who do I want to stalk tonight? Kyle.
I think you were 26 in 2020.
Oh wait, where are you? You guys don't know how many people I looked at yesterday. His name is obviously
He
way
would have
back.
been 16.
Here he is.
16.
He's 27.
Oh,
Right.
his
His
He'll
birthday
turn
is
28 in June.
15.
no, in May 27th he'll turn.
12 years ago.
He'd have been 15 then.
15, yeah. Okay, so 15, do you see him going around in a ski mask?
No.
Because the person
I don't
was
know.
6 foot and skinny.
Is that what it was? 6 foot
Yeah.
skinny?
Yeah, that was the description.
That would not have fit Tony in 2010 either, because Tony was way heavier in 2010 than he is now.
Really? You've seen that? He
Yeah.
seems like he would have been.
Well, did you see the picture with the kids on his back from 2000 and I can't remember what year that was taken.
He was hefty.
When he got diagnosed with diabetes, he started to lose weight.
Yeah, he was big in that image. What about yeah, so maybe it was unrelated then.
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing that's so confusing, because neither of them look like BG. Tony looks more like him than Kagan, but Kagan sounds more like him than Tony, and then neither of them look like the ski mask guy.
But also, Tony wasn't alone. He's not like a lone stalker. Like, remember when he was stalking that girl and he got those charges? He had another person with him, so he's not alone. He's not a lone wolf. So maybe this tall, skinny guy is just somebody that's partaking.
Right. And from what I remember, the friend that was with him when he was stalking that girl, he wasn't tall or skinny either, right?
Which one? Which case?
The one that was in the truck with him when he stalked the girl.
I'm not sure. He may have just been in the vehicle.
Right.
I don't remember them being a discussion of height.
Well, we got to fit Palladino in there somewhere, so might as well be him. Like, seriously. Who knows?
Well, I'm sure there's the thing about Palladino is I think there's people that just know. Like maybe that's what Garrett Kurtz is. Somebody that's in the know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Garrett Kurtz is that person in the know.
Yeah. I think Palladino might just be in the know as well. But doesn't he live in California? No,
that's Nick Edwards.
I could have swore Palladino is registered in Los Angeles.
No, that's a CJ Palladino. If you're talking about the firefighter one, but no, Palladino's in jail still.
But I could have swore he has a residence in Los Angeles.
I know CJ does, but let me pull him up. Jason Palladino, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, one sec.
I'm almost 100% he has a residence in LA.
Deb, did you want to respond to Laura?
Yeah, I am. I'm typing.
Okay.
I think she understood what I said. I didn't say that. Lafayette was in Miami. I said Wabash. What did I say? I said Logansport, Wabash, Peru, or in Miami County.
Okay.
I think she just misunderstood what I was saying.
Joey said he has a Palladino cousin in LA. I'm assuming you mean you found a Palladino cousin in LA, and not that you have a cousin with a Palladino last name living in LA.
I haven't looked yet, but let me just take a look. We'll take a look together. So, right here, Lafayette, Monticello. Nope, no. Let's see here. Go down to social. I mean, I kind of want to look at his Wendy's burger flipper job again, but yeah, we'll keep that. So
Grill master.
Yeah, grill master. So yeah, he doesn't. But like if I pull up, but CJ, hey, does he have a Stewie? Stewie Griffin. He has Stewie. Yeah. So no, I've never seen anything about LA for Palladino.
Well, you said CJ though, right? Which is
CJ.
the brother?
Yeah, there's a couple CJs, but yeah, I mean, all you have to do is go to Jason Palladino, one of his few accounts there, many. But his brother CJ, it was like a firefighter or something, and I was like, "Ow, dude!" But anyway, he moved out to LA. I don't know if he's back or not. I'd have to like look, but I've never really been interested too much in him. I mean, I've looked around the Palladino, but like his dad obviously is an amazing father, just like Grigsby's dad. You'll see the name Grigsby everywhere too, because him and his dad are like so Palladino, Mark Palladino, and there's Jason, and that's Mark's son, I believe. Oh, is that right? Mark's son, right? Palladino and CJ, and then there's the girl. Oh no, those are CJ's kids. That's right. I got it. There's too many, man.
Sorry, Fig is harassing me, asking me for all this information. You know, he's helpless without me. You know what I mean?
Oh, Fig Newton. Oh. What's he want?
Actually, it's the opposite, but
You know.
Sometimes you just have to lead people by the hand, though. You know, Sleuth.
Yeah, I know. Right?
That's
sometimes you have to feed them a bottle. You know. Every now and then I'm like, Deb, do you need your bottle? Do you want me to breastfeed? What do you want? Hey, Deb?
What are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Adam actually. Adam, you want a little nookie?
I'm a vegetarian.
It's milk, dude. Yeah. It's breast milk.
I think what he meant was he was vegan.
Yeah, I think he meant when he was vegan, yeah.
Yeah, I'm vegan. That's what I meant. Yeah, I'm vegan.
Yeah, same as I eat a burger. Anyway, is there anything you wanted to talk about, Sleuth?
Yeah. Just everything. Oh, look, Fig's here.
Eh?
You say his name 3 times, he's gonna show up.
He said, "I heard that asshole."
Oh my God, there's Fig. Let me prepare myself. For fuck's sakes. Didn't know he was.
Sonny,
What?
I mean, we know how beautiful Fig's wife is. Remember how beautiful I think she is?
What are you saying? I'm not even listening. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm hearing right now. Hi, Fig. How are you? He just wants to watch the way I slurp on a root beer. Huh? I only have eyes for you. I'm just.
You're gonna have to settle for CD.
His wife's just probably going. That thing thinks she even had a chance. No, just kidding. Actually, he was when he said asshole. I think he was saying that to you.
Yeah, he was talking to me because I was like, "Oh, you know."
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, but no. Yeah. You know what? We can talk about whatever right now. I wasn't even gonna do a live today.
Oh, yeah, you're asking me what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Just really how the family, how they may or may not have access to the unredacted transcript and how horrible that makes me feel.
I believe that they have.
They do have access to it.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, from what I gathered today talking with Becky, it's, yeah. Like, that's how it
I don't
came
know
across.
whether they've seen it all, but I know they have access to it.
Well, I said something, and it was about the sleepover thing. And then she said, well, there's a lot more in it than just about that. So I was like, oh, okay. Obviously, she read the whole thing.
I think Fig wants to come on, so you got to send him the link.
Does Fig want to come on? All right. You can hear my voice beside me. You're welcome. All right.
His wife must be asleep.
That's probably what's happening right there, right? And my husband, he's over there eating a burger in the other room, so he doesn't care either. Yeah.
Hey, while you guys are doing that, I just wanted to Hunting Evil wanted me to bring this up because there was a murder in Indiana. It was a man with his wife. She was a breast cancer survivor, and she turned up dead in a creek not long after she completed her final round of chemotherapy.
Oh, I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, see that? He killed her, hit her with a flower pot. That was Saturday. She was discovered Saturday. Her 41-year-old mother been reported missing by her colleagues.
He didn't think she was going to survive.
I was just going to say he was hedging his bets and he lost.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Creep.
What a creep, right?
Yeah, he was hoping she wouldn't make it through. See, the strength that could have built him up his entire life, he took for granted.
It came after her death came after just weeks after
that.
she initially filed for separation.
Right.
Yeah, she's too
I like what you just said, though.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like someone's pussy whipped over there.
Very sad.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. I looked at Big's comment and I was thrown off by that. Doing my chores.
Oh, Fig is a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can be my second husband.
I really respect that dude. He's yeah.
Yeah.
He's,
You can tell he's a good guy.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of like our group too. It's like nice when you come across a good group of people together.
Yeah,
get along.
Fig's okay.
Hey?
Yeah, Fig's okay.
He's okay. Yeah, I know. So you were just staying for Sleuth earlier. Wasn't for Fig at all?
Well, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Sleuth's kind of my OG guy in the YouTube world.
Oh, Aspen didn't tell you I gave him the big wrench?
He did.
Oh. Whoa.
I have mod privileges.
Oh my God.
So I guess you don't need yours here then.
He's a main, he's a main guy. He's a friend of ours.
Really, I'm a guest.
He's a friend of ours now. So you got to be careful, son. He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, right. I know, right? So now I can't talk about you behind your damn back. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Sonny, we were just a stepping stone for Adam,
I know, right? He's moving on to bigger and better things.
Next up, Gray Hughes.
or next stop, Anthony Greeno.
Oh God, don't get me started.
A boy can dream.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's just a root beer. I swear to God. Did you say that? Exactly.
Oh man, I had a whiskey and on the rocks earlier. Ooh, man,
Did it feel good?
it still feels good.
Yeah.
Warm you up?
Yeah, I'm all hot now.
Well, that's just because you're sitting beside Adam in chat there.
Where I'm from, we call that the cowboy heater.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah. Go ahead.
When you're freezing in the cold, whenever you're freezing and you're out in the elements, it's snowing on you, you feel like your fingers are gonna freeze off. Just drink some whiskey, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go find that video that CD sent me today. So you guys talk amongst yourself for a minute, okay? Okay.
Back to that story that I just read. It just occurred to me. I wonder if he had an insurance policy out on her life, and then it didn't look like she was going to die. So, and she was going to divorce him. Could be.
No.
Oh, you mean the cancer survivor?
Yeah.
Well, either way, it turned out the best that it could for her.
Ugh.
Why? She just fought cancer and died.
Yeah.
Oh wait, she did die.
Yeah, he killed her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking that. I'm sorry. I was thinking that like it was a foiled attempt, but no.
No.
Yeah.
He got her.
He killed her and then drove and dumped her in some creek.
Oh wow. And the sad thing, some woman's gonna write him letters in prison, and tell him, "Oh, I love you."
Cheers. Cheers, CD.
It'll probably be Anthony Greeno that writes the letters to.
Sure, Anthony Greeno's popular enough.
Right. Crickets.
Oh no, I was reading Ivy Rose. It seems like she's always trying to find out if everybody's being honest or not. You know, when you're interviewing somebody, you always want to get the details to kind of see if they're telling the truth or not.
Right.
She does that. She does that a lot. What the hell is this?
Did you guys already talk
Who's
all
that?
about? Did you already talk all about Nicole?
We did. We talked about Nicole.
I don't know if Sleuth, if you know that today's the anniversary of Nicole Bowen's murder.
No, I haven't looked too much into it, but I do know what you're referring to. Yes.
Yeah, which Garrett Kurtz is. That's the one Garrett Kurtz is in jail for.
Mhm.
Today's the 3-year anniversary of her death.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was very tragic.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sonny, you be quiet. We're talking. This is our show.
Well,
She tries to butt in all the time.
but I know, but CD wanted me to play. He's more important than any of the panel right now. Well, until Fig gets here, then it's different. I'm gonna have my
He gets the royal treatment.
Well, CD or Fig, because I mean they're pretty solid. I love them both
No,
actually.
Fig.
Love, not even like love.
I was talking about Fig. He gets the royal treatment, right?
Oh well, I can push him down to the bottom of the barrel if you want. Just a little money will do you. Just donate to my PayPal.
This is getting dirty.
Okay, so we'll watch this, okay, guys?
Okay.
Wait, what is this? Can I get a little?
Yeah,
Contact?
okay. So whatever this guy's name is, whatever his name is, I'm not even sure.
Oh, he's a message.
CD, who is this person again? Can't remember. What's his name? I don't know. Let me take a look at his.
He looks familiar.
He does look familiar.
His name is Delphi After Dark.
Okay. No,
But
I think I've seen a spoof of his, like some Derek Godsey.
Jeff Snay.
Yeah, that's it. Jeff Snay.
Or Snay.
Oh,
I don't know if it's Jeff Snay.
yeah.
But it's
Jeff
Snay.
Snay.
Rick
Jeff
Snay. It's
Rick
Rick
Snay.
Snay. Yeah.
Isn't
Rick-
that Derek Godsey?
No, there was a Derek Godsey video with this guy's face on it though.
Okay.
Derek Godsey, he's that Norman DeWinter or something people are saying
Right.
Yeah.
in the Facebook groups. He's a jerk off. Anyway, but he actually makes me laugh a little bit because he is such a.
Sometimes he's funny.
He's a mind gamer.
Yeah, he's funny. Sometimes the stuff he does with Gray Hughes makes me laugh.
Yeah. Or he's always
As long as
posting.
he's not doing me, I'm okay with it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't make me laugh when he copied my account. Cloned
Yeah,
it.
he cloned 3 of mine. I'm just
Oh.
glad he stopped. Please
Oh.
don't do it again.
Deb, did he copy your account?
Yep, he sure did. And then he used it to troll Harvey.
No. See, that shit's worth it to me sometimes.
It's so funny. It's like, as long as it's not me, and I'm glad it's
Yeah.
not me right now, it's kind of funny because
Mhm.
it's kind of the stuff that I would laugh at too.
Hey, check and see if that's Fig Newton. I think it is. Let's see.
No one's ever trolled me.
Oh,
I just want to
Ashley,
make sure it's
you're-
Fig.
then you're not welcome here.
I know.
You
Yeah.
have to be trolled.
Fig.
That's not fake. That's not
No.
fake. That's not fake. Get rid of him. Hey, get off the screen. That is not fake.
It wasn't?
No.
Are you sure? Because I banned him from studio.
I don't. I'm pretty sure. I'm not.
Well, did you see his profile picture? It was just an F.
Yeah. Like-
Yeah.
Well,
I've never
see-
seen him come up like that.
no? Okay.
No,
But
no.
I think
That's an
now.
avatar. He loads up an avatar.
Does he usually load up an avatar?
Yeah, he'll have an avatar loaded.
What?
up.
You know, he had an avatar earlier in the chat. He has an avatar.
Yeah, he'll have an avatar.
Yeah. I just figured it was a troll that was trying to get on. Yeah, he has an avatar. Yeah. Okay. Good. I mean,
See,
he was too slow then. Because
that's
I
what
was
it
like,
looks
oh,
like.
I don't want to get dick rolled.
It's
Oh.
coming though. Aspen is about to get trolled. I see it coming in the near future.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
He's getting a name for himself.
I'm gonna hit play.
I believe I'm still having to deal with this shit. Analysis of a crime with CD is another YouTuber. Apparently, he used to be law enforcement, so now he likes to sit and be superior to everyone out there. But this guy, I've been engaging him on his site because he's putting out misinformation about the Kleins. And I've been engaging him in his comments section. If you go read the comments, analysis of a crime with CD, go read the comments. He tells me all I have are facts bended to fit a scenario. So I asked him specifically which, or actually, I only asked him to give me one thing that's been bended to fit the narrative. He didn't answer. I challenged him to a live stream debate on the evidence. He didn't answer. I told him that I have a witness who lied to police about what time he got there, what time he left. He lied about the person that he saw wearing BG's clothes. He lied about where he was. He admits to being at the bridge at 3:19, which is about right smack in the middle of the time when the girls were being killed. Okay. I asked him about all that. I said, I have all this. What do you have? You have the overactive imaginations of a 14-year-old girl. This guy claims this is already, it's settled. It's got to be Keegan Klein. It's got to be, you know. So another thing he will not do is tell me whether or not he's been to the bridge. This guy's sitting here trying to tell you all about Delphi and give you all of his vast knowledge. Has he ever been to Delphi? Has he ever spoken to someone from Delphi? Has he ever been to the bridge? I want to know these things, because if you're sitting here and you're putting me down and everything and saying I don't know anything, but you won't answer a simple question like, have you been to the bridge? I think your subscribers deserve a little bit of an explanation here, pal. So why don't you answer my questions and tell me, what facts have I bent? Tell me that. And tell me, how will it surprise the community that 2 pedophiles were found to be responsible for this? Would it? No, I don't think so. Are they local to Delphi? Said they haven't even been to Delphi. You know? So you have nothing, dude. You have nothing. So stop misleading people. And if you really want to talk about the evidence, let's have a debate.
That sounds like a good idea. Why don't we just have a debate? Why don't we just call this guy on here right now? Like, who is this guy? He's right. Like, if just debate him. You guys are on mute.
Yeah, I think they're on mute.
I mean, that all sounded perfectly reasonable to me.
Yeah, let's debate this guy. Come on here. What's his name? Sam Sneed. Come on,
Rick
Right.
Sneed. Yeah, I love the misinformation about the Kleins when CD's probably reading it right from the transcript.
No, and I believe Klein went to Delphi High School.
Keegan?
Yeah, Keegan went to Delphi High School.
Oh, I don't think he did. I don't think he did he? I thought he went
Sure he
To
did.
Cass.
Cass County, right?
Yeah, Cass County High School.
Pretty sure he went to Delphi for a year or two. I believe he
Oh,
mentioned
you might be right. You might be right, Sleuth.
He might have.
He says, I never been to Delphi. They said, you went to Delphi High School. He says, well, I didn't go into the town. I just went to school there.
I thought he said I went to a football game there.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think he said I went to a football game, a high school football game there.
Oh, he did say he said we played them in football. I know Cass County was listed on his Facebook, but that doesn't mean anything.
CD says, Sleuth, is it even worth talking to him? I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. He seems like he's from there. Like, why does it matter if you've gone to the bridge? Does that matter? He kept bringing that up. Why is that important? You can't give a law enforcement perspective unless you've gone to the bridge. So
Right.
I didn't understand that very much either. What does that have to? Why do you have to be at the bridge to look at the evidence?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, Brian has a good point. Is you can't debate someone like that because they don't have, they don't live in reality.
Well, we don't know. We haven't debated him. We got to give him an opportunity to explain himself.
I think they should just fight
I love to fight.
On the bridge.
on the bridge.
Yeah,
Last man standing wins.
I'm a fighter. I love to fight. I will fight. I've been fight. I love to fight.
I can see that. I think you might have a list of people you want to fight.
No, I'll fight anybody that's willing to put on some gloves. Anybody. You know how great that is for a man or a woman to put on some gloves?
Go for it, Dad.
Yeah, as soon as you get punched in the face,
Pow.
either you're like, God, that felt great, or you're like, okay, now I'm going to give you one. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's amazing.
I've never gotten hit.
I
Have you,
recommend anybody that's never been punched in the face, find somebody that's equal to your size and your strength and say, let's put on some boxing gloves.
I have spent 40 years trying and no one's ever hit me.
Just tell them jab you. Just pop you right in the mouth.
Hey, that was Fig that was trying to come on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so I think Sunny saw that. I saw she said LOL.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Well, no, because I mean, his avatar was completely. He didn't have an avatar. I thought the same thing.
That's my fault.
Better safe than sorry.
What's
Laura said that KK went to Lewis Cass High School in Cass County for all 4 years. The high school is in triangulation of Peru, Young American, Galveston.
Oh shit!
What?
Sal, hold on.
Something's going down.
Oh, sorry. Because Kate, tell me, is there a fast way? Hey, Figgy. Yeah. Okay. Do you have the link still? Okay. Is there? Right, but you know what? It was Sleuth. He told me. He was like, he didn't want you near me to come talk to me. And he was like, yeah, that's not, yeah. So, but tell me, I have a list of 100 people, like at least about 300 people blocked. Is there a fast way to search for those names?
Yeah, in your YouTube, if you go into your settings, it should give you a list of people who are blocked.
Well, because I was in settings and then community, and then it shows up in a little box like this, and you're just scrolling all the way down.
You can click on his name. Can you see him in the chat at all?
Well, I did go on. Finally, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go on to the chat in my actual file.
Actually, go to his page, go to his about, and then click on his flag and go to unblock.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why was?
Well, I think he should be unblocked. Figgy.
Okay, he's going to try again.
Or was he trying to use like a different avatar? Like, meaning it came in as F.
It was just him, and it was my fault that you blocked him.
Okay.
CD said Sunny mods are silencing each other.
What?
What?
Who said mods are silencing each other?
Yeah, he might be.
CD said.
Let me take a look. I'll see if you can unblock people on StreamYard.
The only person I see is that Jacqueline got timed out for some reason. I don't know why.
Did you see CD's comment though?
No.
Sunny mods are silencing each other.
Yeah.
Sunny. Where? Mods are silencing each other. I don't see that happening.
Fig, try to join, and then let us know when you try if you're successful or unsuccessful. Let us know when you try. That way we know.
About on his flag. Yeah, on his flag it just says block user. He's not blocked.
Yeah, he's not, but he may be blocked on StreamYard.
Oh, okay. You need the link again. Okay.
Oh, he got off on his phone.
Did he get off on his phone? Okay. Nice to know. Hope he cleaned it.
Calm down, Sonny.
I know. Well, it's his fault. Adam's the one that was like, oh, he got off on his phone. Adam started it.
Oh, I just read incorrectly.
Innocent. Right. Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm taking full responsibility for what just happened.
For getting
You know
Steve
why?
off on his phone.
Because every time when Big has come on a couple times, I've went by my trust and was like, okay, this is him. And then I'm just going, please don't dickroll me. Please don't dickroll me.
Exactly.
And then
Well,
you were like, that's not him. I was like, oh.
he came on my show. He came on right now, like before I joined you, and it was his avatar.
Still blocked.
He's still blocked.
Still blocked? Okay, so
He's still
I was in my list of people right here. And it's so hard because it's like a list of a list of a list of people blocked, right? And I'm looking for an F symbol. Okay, Fig, I'll look for that face and let's see if I can find it faster that way. But I was looking for an F at first. Well, actually, I went through the whole list and I was like, fuck, how did I miss it? Okay, you guys go ahead, talk amongst yourself. I'll just be like, Fig, no. And then Fig's gonna be like, oh, it's night time now. Sorry. Okay. It's just there should just be a faster way for me to go.
Ivy says, look at who you have blocked on StreamYard, not YouTube.
Oh,
How do you do that? How do I do that? Tell me,
how
Ivy.
did you do that, Ivy?
Yeah, Ivy. How do I do that, Ivy? Talk faster, Ivy. Yeah. Well, how do I do that? I'm gonna go open up another StreamYard and see.
What's memes?
Eh? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about that. Ivy. I see nothing. I think Ivy's trying to make me take longer. But it's just that it's so stupid. You think that when you block somebody, it would either go to the top of the list or the bottom of the list. But no, there's no rhyme nor reason to me. Oh, I'm sorry that your friend Dukem Nukem's in my blocked list. I think he said something ignorant to me one night. I was like, you're blocked. Oh, look at this guy. Big, juicy C word. Big, juicy.
When you're looking at the F's, just don't unblock Fez, please.
I know, right? How about this one? Sunny Justice is fake. That's the name. Do. Okay, but why should this be so difficult? Why?
Ivy says he's getting blocked when coming into StreamYard, isn't he?
No. Isn't he? Well, all I know is I hit ban. I hit ban from studio. So where would I unban someone from studio? So if I give him mod rights, you would think, but like I gave him mod rights, like on the one that you guys see in the chat. So
Fig said
Okay,
yes, he's getting blocked when he's coming into studio.
Oh.
No.
So how do I? Okay, but I am coming into a YouTube studio.
Do you see him? Do you see him when he comes in?
No.
Did you go to his channel on YouTube and click flag and then in the upper right and choose unblock?
He's getting upset. Shush, he's getting upset. The studio is StreamYard Studio. Okay, but I am in StreamYard Studio. Help me, somebody. Help me. Fig. I'm sorry, Fig. It's his fault. His.
Sonny, when you were on YouTube, did you go to his channel and go to flag and then hit unblock?
Yeah, there was no block. He was just
Okay.
He just said to block, not unblock. Come on. Okay, the studio is StreamYard Studio. Okay, but I'm in StreamYard Studio. So that's what I don't understand. I'm in StreamYard Studio. There's no nothing. It's just broadcast videos, destination members. That's all there is. Hold on. What do we got here? No. See, that's what I mean. Like this, like StreamYard, use StreamYard, right? Sleuth?
Yeah, But I
Yeah,
never
so
had to like unblock somebody.
yeah, well, I panicked there and I was like, oh, I'm going to hit the red one, the ban from studio. But
Let's see,
to me,
settings,
that should
maybe?
still. Oh, what happened here? Oh, Deb dropped. I don't know what to do. No big deal. I feel like I'm ruining. No. He ruined it for you. See that person down there? Yeah. Okay, because I'm on a mission now here. Shit. I'm just, you know what? I would like to know. Like, you got Ivy over there going, the studio is StreamYard studio. But there's nothing in here, Ivy. Ivy, help me. There's nothing in here.
Hey,
I
Fig,
found
check your emails. I sent you a link. I'm gonna bring them in through
account
Zoom.
settings, referrals, contact, help center. No. Nothing about nothing. Why would Android support, unblock camera and mic. You have been blocked. The host has blocked you from entering this broadcast. You know what? What if I hold on? What if I go out? Hold on.
Okay, well, hey.
Hey. I sent Fig a link to Zoom. So
Hi there. Who there? Yeah, the same stream.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Fig, can you hear me? Your audio sounds bad. I can't hear you very well. I'm gonna try to bring him on here through Zoom.
Still.
There you go. Hold on. Let me try to share this.
I'm back.
Oh, you're down there now, aren't you?
Yeah, I got knocked off. I don't know what happened.
All
Yeah.
right, Sonny. Sonny, can
I
you
think
hear
it's
us?
weather.
Can you hear him?
I can hear. Yeah.
Can you add him? Go ahead and add my screen there.
Does Fig gets stage center? I see. Is this what we're looking at right here? Is that
Can you guys not hear him?
no?
I can't hear him.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and see what that link says. Did you guys
Yeah,
did?
it was all done.
While
It
you're doing
wasn't
that, I'm
me.
going to go to. Okay, let's see here.
I'll
Yes.
do what I need to do. Hold on. I'm gonna close this. I need to join through my Chrome. You guys can't get audio through Firefox, and then
Okay.
so you just hang out there, Fig, and then go ahead and post the link again, Sonny, to
Okay.
your chat, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
There went Fig too.
Okay. Try to go to settings, then guess, then unblock. Try to go to well, that's just it though. Where's the settings?
Mine's down at the bottom.
Where?
That little. Yeah, on my phone.
Oh,
it's down the bottom.
oh, am I having a stupid moment, perhaps, Ivy? Guess. K. Fig mutant. Oh, Ivy, you beautiful. I banned guess sleuth intuition, Kim McDonald, and Libra scales. Huh. Fig, I solved it, dude. Well, no. Let's get technical. Ivy solved it, dude. You know what, Ivy? Okay. Call me freaking blonde if you want. I don't care. But I was too busy going into StreamYard. Okay, I'll call me Debbie if ever I have a stupid.
Call yourself a redhead.
Hey, sleuth, I did it.
Okay, so now let me share my screen.
Well, no, I think he can get in now.
He can get in now.
Oh, you might be unblocked.
He's unblocked now.
So okay, so while he's on here, add me real quick. Add my.
Okay.
So while he's trying to log in, Fig, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
You
Nope.
hear me?
Nope.
Yes, we can hear him. I can.
I'm just kidding you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
So apparently you're good to come into the stream.
Yeah.
The normal one. The normal
I
way.
unblocked you thanks to Ivy. Ivy.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah.
Thanks,
try.
Ivy.
Joey said you were having a
Oh,
ginger
there.
moment.
You are connected. Continuous pig.
Sunny had to pull out her
And guess
StreamYard for
what?
Idiots book.
Tell me
Okay,
if you have a
I'm gonna
rent.
end this. I'm gonna end this Zoom.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you done banning the crap out of me?
Yeah, a sleuth is.
Dang.
That was
Dang.
Poor pig.
great. There we go. Look at us all. Except here, hold on.
Dang.
I got to do this so that you guys.
I told him not to.
Yeah. All that work, I just want to say
Oh, there
good
we
night,
go.
everyone. I'm going to sleep. So just kidding. I feel like I have to say something remarkable now after all that hard
Well,
work
you
to get
can-
me
you know,
on
you
here.
better
And I
not-
don't
Yeah.
have anything.
You can thank
much.
Ivy because
We'll
Ivy.
wait.
Well, sorry, Brian, if you did send me the link, but Ivy here, I actually listened to her for a minute and I was like, "Oh, calm down. It's just fake. Okay." I was like, "Calm down." I know.
Just
right?
Yeah.
And
She
it's
was
just
really
fake.
trying to understand the situation. She's like, "Okay, what are you guys doing? What's
Well,
going
you know
on?"
what? Okay, you want to hear the stupid thought here? I got all these little things at the bottom going: mute, mic, stop, cam, settings, share, invite, leave studio. At no
was
point did I look at those at all.
I'll be
It was
right back.
actually Chaotic Beauty
Okay.
that solved it.
Was it chaotic? No, I was like, "Are you
Yeah.
sure?"
Yeah. And then
Oh.
Ivy, I think, repeated.
Oh, is that what happened? I'm sorry. I was just going, God, I gotta get thick on. Oh my God, hurry up, people. Like, oh,
I
pussy
punched
cat.
a hole in my wall.
Did you?
No.
He was like, damn it.
I'm
Bitch.
very upset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's okay. You can have anger management course. They're there.
No, that's funny.
Anyway, how are you doing, Fig?
I'm doing well. Thanks for
Hi.
having me on.
Thanks for
Thanks for banning me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Pop your cherry.
Well, I'm glad I got unbanned, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You know what? I'm just glad I learned how to unban. So you were just like an experiment, is what happened there. Yeah. So now I know. For next time.
That's what college is for.
I know. Sometimes me and Deb play our little games, right, Deb? Peekaboo. I don't see you. No, just kidding. Anyway, so what's you up to?
I did a interesting interview earlier today.
Did ya?
Yeah, it's not recorded anywhere.
Oh.
Not yet. So Bloke set me up with an interview of someone,
Mm-hmm.
and so I mentioned it on Sleuth Live a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'll pull up my notes because I feel like I have to say something remarkable. So let me read
Oh, yeah.
how it went. But as someone who's mentioned in the 194
Yeah, no
transcript.
Oh, okay. You guys, I'm on page 195. That's why it wasn't my interview. Just saying, okay? I was on page 195. Go ahead.
Ed, that's funny. Okay, I'm reading through it, but let me pull
I
out
just threw
something.
you off there, didn't I?
No, I'm reading through my notes, and I don't. Well, Sonny, you haven't heard anything about it, so I could start fresh.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
So it was a person who was contacted through an account that was not the Anthony Schatz account. So there's multiple accounts being used by Keegan Klein, and this person mentioned that two people were signing on to an account, and it's she could tell that two different people were talking to her because they
Right.
talked completely different. And she said that the account was a Lucas account, something called Lucas. I sent her a video that Will Graham made that has a whole bunch of different Keegan Klein profiles, fake ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was able, because she couldn't remember which one was contacting her, but she knew it was Keegan. And then she
Yeah.
figured it out. There was one called Lucas.
Okay.
So there's something about that Lucas account. So that I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
We've seen
And-
that Lucas account. Has some
so-
interesting pictures on it.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to. I guess
We've seen the Instagram. We haven't seen the Snapchat.
Right.
I don't even have Snapchat.
I'm reading through my notes because this is we'll get it out soon. But she said definitely 2 people were contacting her from the same account.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So this is a person you interviewed, right?
yes, and they don't want me to share their name.
Right.
But there's some, I'll say, some relation to the ski mask incident.
Okay.
And yeah, this person was named in the document.
Nice. So when are you going to be airing that, or what do you like? Are you going to be airing it or no? Like, or like, yeah. So she's going to allow you to air it.
She doesn't want her voice, so I have the transcript. I have a program, so I have all the text for it.
Yeah. Did you want me to read it for you?
Well, since Bloke set it up, I'm letting him because he's been talking to this person for a while, and I just.
So he's gonna take the female role. Okay.
Yeah, so I told him that he could release it on his channel, but it looks like it'll be text, and then, yeah, hey, if you read it, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah, because I'd be like, right, I'd fit like right into the role. I feel like I'd like take it on like it was my own.
Get all into it.
Yeah. Well, don't you think though that the murder sheets? I don't know. Maybe you disagree here, but I feel like I'm like living the whole storyline when I'm listening to them. I know some people don't, but I feel like I am. I'm just feeling like the one with the sister today, earlier that I listened to. I was like, I felt like I was like in the moment, like feeling like her abuse and stuff. I don't know. I just felt like they do really good script reading, to be honest with you.
They really do.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
Maybe, maybe Fig doesn't think so, but we do.
I think they do a good job, but I want CD to be one of the law enforcement people in the transcripts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But it's a British accent now, isn't it? It's not even about the Canadian accent anymore.
What about Sam Snee?
Sam Snee?
I just want to hear CD say,
Snake.
I need to put the ankle cuffs on your wrist because you're so big.
Yeah. Go on. Okay. Sorry. I mean, you're trying to be serious and we're just taking a piss here. Go ahead.
Rick Snay, Uckerfe Uye, is that?
Yeah.
That's who it is?
Okay.
Oh, Sonny, hold on. So you're the one that's not going to say something crazy? She's like being so proper right now. I don't like it.
Right. Yeah,
she's like, yes, please proceed. Please,
yeah.
Yes. I'm not going to say anything about taking a shit right now or anything like that.
Proceed with caution is what I meant. All right, go ahead.
Okay, here, I'll give some. So I asked her, does Keegan sound like or look like Bridge Guy? You guys want the response or no? Or we'll just we'll keep no. So
please.
Nah, I'm busy right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Keegan?
Yeah. Keegan Dunkley's
Keegan what?
He does kind of.
She said, no, I don't think so. Keegan has always been chunky, and even at his smallest, he was still bigger than BG.
Right.
I also find it highly unlikely that Keegan could walk a mile, let alone a trail and bridge and murder 2 teens. I don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but the man is literally a bum. He did nothing but sit around on computers or Xbox for as long as I've known him. 0 physical activity.
But he met those other girls at a park by himself.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could walk to get out of a car at a park. Yeah.
Well, he was a park ranger.
Wait, he had somebody drive him.
He was a bounty hunter too. Don't forget.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the connection.
Right.
Greeno, the bounty hunter.
Oh my word. So they were close friends. So she knows him well. And I asked her, do you know who Kyle Titus is? Said, I remember from school, he was older than me, but I remember his face and name. Other than that, I don't know anything about him.
A little disappointed there. I wish you would have known more.
Fig, did you say that she has a connection to the ski mask house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to respect. She doesn't want people to know. She is fearful.
Oh, no, I understand.
Yeah. I would tell y'all more, but I want to
Right.
protect them.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. Just privately.
Did she say anything about the address and why that was requested?
Oh, I will to that. I'll share this. That you know that the news report that came out, and where did they say that it was? She said that's
Cascade?
wrong.
I'm sorry, wait. They said that the ski mask happened in Galveston.
I have it. You guys want to watch it?
Yeah, they have it wrong. Though is what
Yes, they
I was
do.
told.
You guys want to watch the report?
Sure.
Hey,
You
Faye,
Hold on.
was
Just
it
put the
Logan
link
report?
in the thing.
Let me share it real quick.
Let me see. I forgot what you said it was, but she's like, no, it wasn't there. People
It's
didn't
right there,
live there.
Sonny, when
then.
you want it.
Let me pull.
Thank you.
All right. It's a short one.
Has learned that the connection of the Delphi murders to the Anthony Shots fake social media profile started with another incident reported to police just days after the bodies of Libby German and Abby Williams were discovered.
Still, we're getting steps and steps closer to solving this case. Ms. Nye is digging deeper into the transcript now of a police interview with Kagan Klein to learn more about what led up to his arrest.
Well,
Rich?
again, first of all, it's
They're gonna
very
pull up a
important
map.
to remind you that Kagan Klein is not charged with the killings of Libby German and Abby Williams. Klein has been held in the Miami County Jail for over a year and a half now on 30 charges of child pornography and exploitation. Investigators say he used the fake Anthony Shots social media profile to communicate with underage girls and receive sexually explicit images. Police interviewed Klein at the time of his arrest in August 2020. They questioned him in that interview about another school-age girl that gave her address to the Anthony Shots profile just after the Delphi murders. Klein knew the girl in Galveston personally. The police told Klein that she comes home from school, sees this guy with a ski mask looking in her bedroom window directly after giving this address to Anthony Shots. As a matter of fact, that's the incident that started everything else last time. That's how everything started last time, was that incident. And Kagan replied, that's crazy. So here's the timeline and locations in
Here
north
it is.
central Indiana. The bodies of Libby German and Abby Williams were discovered near a trail in Delphi in Carroll County on
It's
February
Galveston,
2017.
but that's
6
wrong.
days later, on February 20th, is that incident in Galveston.
Boom.
Nice, but yeah. So she said it wasn't Galveston. They didn't live at that house. That family didn't live at the house at that time in Galveston.
No, they lived on a very rural road, a very scary rural road.
Say that 5 times fast. That's
Rural road.
Nice. Yeah, it was.
That was 3.
Elsewhere.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like, I don't know. We'll talk about it later, but I feel like I know that they were at this address and then it happened. Okay. And then it happened and then they had moved. Well, anyway, we'll talk about it after.
Did you figure out what town that was?
Yes, starts with an L. I'll say that.
Okay.
And then then I reread the transcript, and it seems like the news folks got it wrong. Because I reread it, and it's like, oh yeah, Keegan was saying when he knew the family, they lived in Galveston.
Right.
He didn't say no one said that's where the ski mask incident occurred. So
Right.
I could see how they made that mistake when I
Which
reread
maybe
it. Yeah.
that's why he needed the address.
Very interesting.
Oh, mhm.
Now that's why you needed the what?
The address.
Because it was a different place.
If you look at the person in question
Mhm.
and you look up the address, there is no movement. This
There's-
person moved after she was married. There's been no movement since in the same it's not that address that they're showing right here on the media.
No.
It's a different location.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wait,
Yeah, they have it wrong in the media.
Yeah.
Is,
Yep.
Okay.
is that person, just because you said married, is that person that was on Greeno's channel originally, then was on Murder Sheets?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
No, this
Okay.
person is extremely private and they don't even
Okay.
really know about the transcripts.
Okay. Just it was only because you said married, I thought, oh, that other girl said that she stopped talking to Keegan.
Is the person you're talking about have a completely 100% different name on social media?
No.
Yes.
The person I'm referring to, no.
wait.
We're talking about two different people. But there is no relation between the person I'm referring to and who is related to the person he's referring to Abby and Libby.
No,
There's no
there's not.
relation.
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make that.
I feel like I'm getting mind fucked right now.
You're not.
No.
So, okay, so I have a question. So the ski mask incident and the sleepover happened at two different places. Everyone's agreeing on that?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Sleepover was before the murders,
Correct.
and
Right.
then the ski
And
mask.
it's in the transcripts.
But
They
totally
talk
different
about-
houses.
Yeah. They talk about the sleepover in the transcripts. They talk about Keegan says, I don't know her. I wasn't communicating with her. The only reason I know her is because I saw her on images. She was at the location of the home of the person that I was actually communicating with.
Wait,
So
say
the-
that again, Sleuth?
The prior to the incident,
Yeah.
they say, well, we know that you were communicating with Libby. We know that you know Libby. And he says, no, I know her. Keegan says, I know her friend. He says, well, no, we know that you were communicating with her. He says, no, I communicated with her friend and she happened to be at the friend's house and they shared images. And I also was able to, I seen her in some of the images.
Right.
Uh,
So the house that they refer to in the transcript, never mind. I don't know how to phrase that.
So, I'll
Pete,
I'll
can I
try.
ask one thing too? So when it said sleuth in that video that we just watched, and it said that's the exact what was the exact wording there? And when when the wording came up, it was something about like this is the exact thing what started it the first time.
Yeah, that's in the transcript. It talks about basically if it wasn't for that incident, they wouldn't have tied it to the Delphi case.
Right.
So they didn't stumble upon this information while
Meaning that-
investigating the Delphi case. What happened was if it wasn't for this ski mask guy and
Yeah.
this young girl talking to Anthony Schatz, they would have never been able to tie it together.
So there was only one ski mask incident or
Yes.
two? One.
Well, there's a lot of ski mask incidents. Are they connected? We don't know.
Mm.
One in those few weeks.
One listed in the transcripts connected to the Delphi case as a fact.
Right,
Yeah.
which is after the fact.
Yeah, and that's how they tied it. So anybody that says, "Hey,
Yeah.
the ski mask
Right.
thing isn't real," that means
Right.
that the whole Delphi investigation isn't real because,
Yeah.
or the whole Anthony Schatz thing isn't real because that's where it all comes from. Is that one
Mhm.
incident?
Okay. Gotcha. Because when I kept hearing that, I kept thinking that's exactly what started it the first time. So I was like, okay, so the first time was at the sleepover, second time was at the girl's house time. It wasn't making sense to me, and I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Well, that's what I
Okay,
played in my
that's cool.
live earlier today. Was the Kelsey talking about the fight the week prior over
But
a
yeah,
boy?
but the girls arguing.
Yeah,
Or,
Over the
So I wonder
Anthony
if
Schatz account.
I wonder if it's more than that though.
more than arguing over boys, or
No, more than just like arguing over a boy. Maybe it started over a boy and then the boy turned into this. Like we're talking about young girls that were,
Yeah.
I believe, manipulated, highly manipulated.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I literally remember my twin sister at 14 running in the house, running into the bathroom, downing a bunch of Tylenol because she wanted to kill herself, all because of a boy, all because of the same reason, a girl like the guy that she did, and
Yeah.
and I'm like, really? Get your ass out of the
especially if there's other girls, and then at first it's this really handsome guy, Anthony
Yeah.
Schatz.
Yeah.
They're and especially when you're not like the most attractive girl, but
Yeah.
you know that you deserve that,
Mhm.
and then you
Mhm.
have that now.
Yeah.
You're going to be completely sold and manipulated.
Yeah.
And if
Right.
somebody can grab some type of manipulation on you, then get hold of you and
Yeah.
then somehow manipulate you again into some other type of stuff
Yeah.
from that point. Like it's layers. It's like these are victims we're talking about. We have to remember that. These are young victims, and it's not like you and I and all of us talking as adults. It's completely different. We have
Yeah.
years and years of experience of this kind of bullshit. This
Right.
is their
Thank
first
you.
experience, and they never made it past it.
Right.
Mhm.
So, in all of this, and you don't have to answer or do, what would you say if you had to just take a stab at it? Oh, that's a bad word. What would you, isn't it? Why do you think the girls were actually murdered? Do you have like an idea of what you think they were murdered over? Was it revenge? Was it that it wasn't planned to happen, but it happened? That it was planned to happen? That it was for a video? Like that always sits in my brain. Is like why did these girls have to lose their life that day? What was the sick reason? You
Yeah,
know?
there's no good reason, unfortunately.
No.
So I don't think it was revenge.
Okay.
I think, and this is just me guessing, that if I'm following what I know, the data and where it's leading, it has to, since there's like an exchange of money.
Yeah.
Right. So then now you're getting into reasons to do crimes over money, over exposing a CSAM ring. So I would say they were led out there and then
Stuff.
maybe to be silenced could be one possibility. So like if Tony was on Skype all the time, I think me and Sleuth talked about this before, and then if Libby snapped a picture, so on Skype, if he's like showing his face, and then maybe he caught Libby taking a picture of the screen of Skype, like as evidence.
Right, I got what you're saying.
So then then from there, they're like, reset your phone, factory reset it, or if money is involved or they were tricked, or if they just since they're saying multiple people had access to the account, I know at least 2, but if just a pedophile, someone in that ring got a hold of the account or
3.
The password. Yeah,
There's
at least
3.
3.
There's friend 1, there's Keegan, and then there's Adam.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a rumor that the girls knew something and they were going to go tell
Right, the whole
pastor?
secret thing.
Well, Fig, what were you saying? Like, I don't want to interrupt you, but I just wanted to add to that what you were saying.
Yeah, that could be it, where just the wrong person got a hold of it, and it was kind of a smart crime. They're like, oh, I know that this is shared. This information is shared amongst multiple people. So if I go out there and commit this crime, then it's going to be really hard for them to pin it on me because multiple people have access to this. And they know, like if they just logged in, they didn't even have to talk to Libby. They can just log in and read the history of a chat.
And take it from there.
Yeah, and then like, oh, they're going to be out there at this time. All right, now's my time. I'm going to go out there.
But what about just the drugs? Do you play anything into that? What if these guys are just high and then they have access to these children? And I was talking to this guy. I think it was with you, Sonny. You were interviewing a guy that knew Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, yeah. And he's wearing a headset. That sounds like some tweaker shit. And that stuck with me. I was like, oh my God, I know the city I grew up with, it's tweakers. So no, I'm there. There's possibly a headset.
There is,
But the tweaker shit part is what stood out to me. So if these guys are tweaked out, they might think they're on some kind of commando mission to silence. Who knows what's really motivating these guys, right?
So I won't rule anything out. I see tweakers every day. I have to step over them to get into my office normally, and I don't think they could walk over the bridge. They would fall off that bridge.
Not when they're tweaking. I'm talking about meth heads. These mofos will run across that bridge and crawl back underneath it with their hands.
Right.
Garrett?
I guess it depends how meth. I can't even wake some of these folks up.
I'm not talking about heroin. I'm talking about meth heads.
There's a difference there.
Yeah.
I have no clue. about
Hey Fig,
Yeah.
can I ask the
ahead.
girl the friend of Libby's who introduced her to Anthony Shaw's profile? Do you think that's the same girl from the ski mask incident?
It could be. So not the person I talked to, but
No. I mean, I don't. I'm not saying that. I'm just
Right.
asking if you would think that, because I know I'm not saying. I'm thinking if both of the Liberty and her were at the sleepover at someone else's house. Is that the friend that then got the ski mask happened to?
That's my understanding.
Right. Same, which to me
Yeah.
gives motive to the ski mask incident, because who's the one person that could connect the Anthony Shaw's profile to the murder?
Right, Libby.
The girl that introduced her to him.
Yeah. Those two. The name starts with a A.
Yes.
So I will say that, so like on 142, 143, where it's in the 194 document, where it's confusing, where it's like, oh, well, that's maybe their cousin or maybe half sister, like all that stuff. It is that confusing.
Or who's
Like
KB?
there's a lot. All that stuff is very confusing because there's half sisters involved, there's cousins involved, there's friends involved.
Right. People that have guardianships.
Yes. So it is very confusing. But I think more will come out soon to clear some of it. And I'm still in contact with this person. And as long as I keep them private, they'll keep sharing information.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, of course, right? Because it's not really, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's about the girls and justice and whatever gets tipped in if there's more. You know, like, for instance, you know, when someone was, I was talking to somebody the other day. I won't say who it was, but somebody involved in the transcript as well. And I think people fail to understand this, is that online is just a huge growing community of people. And it's almost like the LE, FBI, whatever. It's like a relationship. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the information that they're getting are literally from sleuths. They're people that are invested in the case and are giving leads, and then out of those leads, something becomes something because of it, right? You know, it's not just them, the small group of police officers that are doing it, because you have thousands upon thousands of sleuth, you know, giving information faster than they can even probably, keep track of or whatever. So kind of like when it's almost like the FBI is taking care of it, was kind of like the attitude a little bit. And I thought to myself, okay, you people are forgetting that the tips that come in, just like the Gabby Petito, it's because of sleuths that instantly have access to information way faster sometimes than they could even get it. So when they say that let the FBI handle it and blah blah blah, well, where do you think they get a lot of their information or intel from? It's from us. It's from whether it's the work that they've done themselves. But I mean, it's like a relationship to me. So
100%.
It's just that when people say,
I call it grunt work.
Yeah, right. I mean, my friend there, Jason Sagal or whatever, and like I said, he's an ex-police officer as well. Yeah, but I mean, same thing. He said, "I would love someone like you, Sonny. Someone that digs in. Here, just go look at it. We did all this digging. Now you go look at it." And that's the point, is that when people just say, you know, like, let the FBI, yeah, they'll take care of their arresting and they'll take care of all that stuff. But it's because of people like us that dig and dig and dig and dig, that can dig a hell of a lot faster than, say, you know, 20 people or 30 people or 40 people. You have thousands of sleuths every day that are digging for information with crime.
Right. So let me ask this.
There's one sleuth.
So has everyone get the feeling that since December 6th, this case has changed? December 6th, 2021, like there's momentum?
Yes.
Right. So that's because they gave information to the public, and all the tips that came in because of that, it's from all these internet sleuths. Let me
ask you this, though. Is there momentum for law enforcement, or is there momentum for us?
For the case, because of, I think, it's a collaboration.
Do you think law enforcement knows more now than they did then?
Thanks to the sleuths,
I think so.
they do.
I don't think
As of
so. I think
December
we
6th,
do.
I don't
think
know if they do.
Yeah, I think we do. I don't think they do.
I think
Well, whatever
we've gotten
gets
more
tipped
information.
in.
I don't think law enforcement has gotten anything new.
Yeah. I don't think law enforcement has anything new. I think the only people that have new information is us.
Yeah, but we do a good job of tipping things in. So
True.
I'm saying
That puts us in a good position. But I'm saying if we're being factual, honestly, I mean,
if we didn't tip anything in, they'd be lost. They wouldn't have progress.
What did we tip in?
There's been different accounts. People who were contacted by Anthony Shots made contact to law enforcement.
I tipped in the BG.
And something tipped in the BG. We have that.
Well, I've
Like
tipped in a couple things, but
I tipped in Sunny.
what? Yeah, you tipped in me.
But I sent this person, I sent her the transcript. She didn't have the transcripts.
What'd she say about that?
She's reading through them. I'll talk to her more.
That's what I'm saying.
tomorrow.
It's important. I think it's more important for those people to have that transcript.
Right.
I've sent in a connection or two with
Good. That's
with some
smart.
people that were in the transcripts, but I don't know if law enforcement
That's crazy,
already
Frank.
had that information or not.
Right. It's like I remember the other day sending something into and I hate to be a dub, but I sent something into Paul at FBI. Okay, because I have a special person, remember? Okay.
Can somebody send it to Kelsey?
I've sent it to stuff to Kelsey. I got her email.
No, I mean send her the unredacted version of the transcript.
Pretty sure they have it, but can.
I don't think she does.
Oh wait, the unredacted version?
Unredacted?
Oh no. Okay.
I know that Becky has seen some of it.
I want Kelsey to see it.
I want Sunny to see it.
Kelsey needs to see that.
Yeah, why don't you send it to her then? Yeah? Do you have her email?
I don't want to fuck with her.
So okay. So you want her to, okay. Do you want to send it to me and I'll send it to her?
I want the word to go out that it's available to her.
Yeah. I can
I
do
want
that.
that to be known.
I can do
'Cause
that.
think about it. She contacted Anthony Shots. She's only 16.
Mm-hmm.
Her sister's 14. That's a small gap. The information that she has that can pertain to that transcript, I don't know. It could be extremely important. Those names,
Joey.
the subtleties that are there.
Question. Would you rather me ask Becky if she has it?
No, I would rather
Ask Kelsey?
no, I would rather Kelsey know that if she wants it,
Okay.
that it's available to her. I don't want anybody to reach out to her. I just want that to be like
Oh,
a
so you don't want me
beacon.
to reach out to her?
No, I don't want anybody messing with Kelsey. I just somehow want her to know that if she doesn't have it
Mm-hmm.
and she wants it, she should have it.
Okay, but you don't want nobody to reach out to her, so you want them to hear it on a live?
I'm just kind of talking to her myself right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, you know what? Have your moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just like yelling at her right now. If you
Okay.
need it, let us know.
Yeah,
She knows.
she knows.
I hope, because you never know.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, that's the biggest thing that bothered me. I put myself in the position of somebody who was, a victim of something like this, and them knowing that people were out there that had more information than them, that were not law enforcement.
It would kill me.
I don't know. That would be like a dagger, like right in my side. And then
agree.
again, it would be a part of me that might say, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to be a part of that. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's not helpful, and maybe I don't want to know. So it's a choice."
Yeah.
Well, do you think the opposition the family had against the transcripts coming out meant they knew what was in them?
Well,
I think they had an idea of it, and
I think didn't Murder Sheets talk to him and like explain to them what was in there a little bit? I think they had like a little. I think they talked.
I don't know. What about
So-
that?
If
I
you
know
want,
I know they talked to law enforcement. I don't know if they talked to the German
No,
family.
murder
Okay.
sheets talked with them about
Oh.
the transcripts.
so Kelsey kind of addressed it today. And you could see it in Bloke. He recorded her Zoom call that she had. And she does address it without saying specifically murder sheets. So I'll have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
But she does address it.
Who addresses it? Kelsey?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
In a live that she did, a Zoom meeting that she did, just advocating for her sister and victims of.
She did it on a channel?
She did it. It was through a Zoom meeting. It was.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It was for a small group of people. There's only like 25 people on there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You got to be special.
I'm not special. I'm special to myself.
They said since I had a beautiful wife, I could be one of those 25. So I was like, all right, I'll do it.
She is gorgeous.
Hey, for fuck's sakes.
Thanks.
I'm gonna, whatever. I'll just keep eating french fries.
She's ready to divorce her husband right now.
She could do really well.
She could do a lot better.
I didn't say that.
Did I tell you my husband's 32? I love my husband. He's like British and got that whole
Okay,
accent.
okay, Kagan Klein, calm down.
I know.
Whoa.
Wow. He was like, it was still, you guys, regardless. It was like the Pretty Woman movie. He was like, Sonny, I'm coming for you. This is what I was
Did he like try to smash your finger in like a little case?
Yeah. What?
When you try to reach in for the bracelet and he tries to smack your hand?
No. Yeah,
More
right.
importantly, are you saying that you were working?
Do you like
on
strawberries?
the streets when you met?
No.
You don't like strawberries because
I love strawberries.
I love that movie.
I think look at my husband sent me an emoji on my, hold on.
Is it a sad one? And in like some packed bags?
Hold on. No, you can't see it, can you? No,
Nope.
can't see it. No, can't see it. Oh wait, there it is.
Can't see it.
Can't see it.
Come on, somewhat, a little bit.
No.
Whatever.
Just
anyway.
tell us what it is.
Yeah, it's a picture of him sleeping.
Oh, he's wanting to
I
sleep.
was gonna say that. I was just about to say
Isn't he right behind you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were in your
it's a
bedroom.
big shiny
Well, I am in
sign.
my bedroom, just he's not in here right now. Yeah. But hold on, I never finished my story. My husband says to me, Sonny, I don't want anyone else to have you. And I'm like, what was his exact words? It was like, I said, have you ever thought about moving to Canada? Just joking. And he goes, you know what? For you, I would. I never really thought about it.
You're married.
But he said, he goes, I don't want anyone else to have you. And I was like, you stop at hello. Okay? You had me at hello. You know, that was it. But anyways, we met on online gaming. We were gaming, playing RuneScape. And then we just met. His name is Steve Austin. Steve Austin, $6 million man.
So you're not talking about your husband right now?
I'm talking about my husband right now. That's
you met your husband online.
Yeah, gaming.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like talking. Your husband was sleeping on the couch, and you're talking to some guy that you met while you were.
Yeah, I was talking to the fig right there. Fig.
I was like, "What
That's
the?"
kind of what you said to me, wasn't it? It was something like that. Sonny, I'm coming for you. You live in Canada. I love your accent.
I think that's just what you heard.
That's what I heard. Me and my multiple personalities, right? Yeah.
Yes, come for me. I'm here now.
Well, my husband wants to go to bed, so I guess I gotta go. All right. It's only been 3 hours and 13 minutes. I feel like I haven't fulfilled my role up for 4 hours, to be honest. I feel like I'm lacking a little. Okay, so whatever. You guys have final thoughts, go ahead. And then my husband, then I'll let him come to bed.
Well, my final thought is I'm going.
You beat me to it.
I've listened to you people all night.
You people.
Right.
I just want to say that my heart is with Nicole's family today. Since, it was, of course, now here in Indiana, it's Thursday, the 31st. So the 30th was the anniversary of her death. And I just want to send my love out to them.
Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else?
So you know the
Yeah.
household that the sleepover was supposed to have taken place of in the transcript. I was told by someone that would know within the family that was not the house that the sleepover took place in.
What's sleepover?
Good to know.
Wait, say that again. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
The sleepover household.
Yeah.
From the transcript,
Right.
I was told from someone within the family that
Yeah.
that was not the house.
Within what family?
Libby's
Libby's
family.
Well, with the ski mask stuff.
No,
Well,
the sleepover.
Yeah.
I don't. The sleepover. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
interesting.
sleepover.
They name the sleepover household in the transcript.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but that's not the sleepover house.
That's
No,
not.
they name them both.
Mm.
Yep.
So,
Keegan says I blocked Libby. How do you know her? Well, I don't even talk to her. I talk to a friend. Well, how do you even know about her? Well, the week prior, she was having a sleepover at a friend's house, and that's how Keegan originally met her.
Right.
She was sending images and communicating while she
Right.
was there. That's who he's referring to, I believe.
Yeah. No, and then later in the transcript they say, so we have the sleepover at blank house, and I was told by someone in the family that is not where the sleepover was.
The last name beginning with B.
Yep.
That's not the sleepover house. The one that starts with
Not
B
according to the family.
No,
Right.
but you want to know what's funny about the? No, actually,
Yeah.
I'm mistaken.
Where's the sleepover house? Where's that?
That's a better question.
I could tell you privately.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't mind.
I just found that interesting, considering it's in the transcript, but then the family told me directly that it's not the sleepover house.
Right.
Yeah.
I think law enforcement mixed that up with the
I
ski
think that they
mask
mixed
house
it up.
and the sleepover house.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Because
right. That's kind of what I was alluding to all along. I just was trying to make sure that where I was being told.
I wasn't sure I was keeping up with you on that, but
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what I
it's
thought you
just a fact too, because it's kind of like I think we all thought that the sleepover was at that house the week prior. That's what it seemed like, right? The bees prior, or like previously.
I may have put out some misinformation prior to all this dropping that may have confused some.
Well,
no, I was just going
transcript
directly from the transcript, and then what I was told from the family.
Yeah.
But I know some are confused by that.
Yeah. Like I don't want to say it on the live because people can figure it out for themselves, but I don't mind saying to you privately whose house it was. But I don't really, like if people have the transcript and want to think it's the bee's house or whatever, go right ahead. I don't really want to say out public really, but I'll say it to you. I'll send CD an email if you like, or Sleuth or whatever.
And Fig.
CD.
Oh yeah, you know what?
CD's not even here. Damn.
He is too, right there. Analyst of a crime was
Oh,
CD.
speaking of CD, that was going to be my last word. Was that he's having his first live tomorrow?
Is he doing it really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to strip for you?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
What time?
We're gonna pop his chair tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern.
Yeah. Okay, my husband, I can hear him yelling, going, "Baby."
Just let us know when you drop the links, CD.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, make sure you guys are there.
Yeah. Hopefully, what time is it at?
We'll be there to support.
It'll be 5:30
Thank
your
you.
time, Sonny.
Thank you, Deb.
5:30 my time? Oh, okay, sweet. I got up at 5. Okay. All right. So
All right.
I
guys.
yeah, I got to go before my husband wants, he won't love me in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, go take care of him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much. And bless, of course, Nicole Bowen's family.
Nicole Bowen, rest in peace.
Yep, rest in peace. Okay, thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.